You're about to see an issue we're having? Never mind, she left. She decided to leave. Oh, no, never mind. She's staying. Hi, everybody. Bonus stream. Hi, Joy. Joy, are you my co-host today? So, Jacob was going to be here. And then we discovered that one of our toilets is having an issue, so he ran out to the hardware store, like literally 2 minutes ago. So, whoops. He'll be joining me once he's here, which is nice. Thanks everyone for joining me on this bonus stream. I was thinking about maybe doing this Thursday so I could start earlier, and then I was like, you know, pretty close to the due date that Thursday. So, doing it right now instead. Sorry, she's making all sorts of weird noises. Anyway. Now she's just cleaning her little pouch. Due date for what? Homework. I got a big paper due. The last time we left off, I was crashing out. Do you remember this? I was crashing out. But we did solve that puzzle. We solved that puzzle that opened the thing that lets us start off with 2 gems every time now. Which is a super nice. My cats are menaces. They've become kittens since moving. I'm sorry I keep getting sidetracked. They've become kittens since we've moved. They're like chaotic and they want to play nonstop. And they've been super snuggly. Right, Joy? Right? Just give me the big eyes. I could show you this picture that I took earlier of Joy. Where now she demands to be held like a baby. She either wants to be on your shoulder, like she'll lay on my shoulder like this now and I have to hold her. And like pat her little butt. Or Jacob has to like cradle her. Annoying cats. They're adorable. Let's get into the game, and then we can yap. I don't know what my goal is here. I think I really want to get into the stupid orchard. I don't know why I'm so hyperfixated on this orchard, but I do want to do it. I was genuinely crying watching you solve that puzzle last stream. Thank you. I was crying doing it. Mostly because I was laughing so hard. Where is... We have like a little no backseating thing. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, right. And we start off with 20 feet. So that's nice. I was telling Julia, check your notes. You're not wrong. I was so frustrated with the run that I think my brain just like stopped working. All right. I always go with the tool shed. Give me this. Give me fuel. Give me fire. Give me that which I desire, which is this. The hell is the wrench? Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you permanently adjust its rarity? What? What's a mechanical floor plan? Oh, it's the desktop audio. That's what happens when I start solo. Don't worry, you haven't really missed any audio whatsoever. You missed the little stinger. That's it. So last time we were also really disappointed by the ladies' room, right? Okay, so the things that we need to get to everything. We need the pump room, we need the breaker room. Her ladyship's puzz. Yeah. We need... Let's see what they got. Shovel! Okay. I, too, think it's fucked up that they told me I needed to go to that lady's room and then the thing wasn't there. Now that Jacob's not here, are we going to look at the postcard again? Always. Even if Jacob is here, I might just look at it. Because he'll be here at some point. I don't want to waste a corridor already. That's bedroom. Speaking of the postcard. Yes. What is the point of this postcard, though? Let's be real. It's nothing. Ain't nothing. Welcome all you Europeans. Oh no. Are we gonna try to solve a parlor? We're gonna try to solve a parlor. Without Jacob. Usually I just turn off my brain and let him go. Alright. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. If we assume that this one's true, it then makes it false, right? Because it includes itself. So this is false. Two statements are false. That can't be true. Because there's 2 false statements. So it's this one? I'm not the wordsmith, but I diggity dang did it. Go me. He's back, everyone. Don't worry, Jacob's home. Okay. Jacob.
Hello?
I solved the gem boxes on my own.
The gem boxes?
I solved the riddles.
Oh, the riddle.
I solved the riddles.
Hold on, I'm coming up.
He's coming. Don't worry, everyone. Look at the postcard one more time. No! It's a waste of feet.
Hey, everybody.
Jacob's here.
I got a plunger.
He got a plunger.
And
What's that?
the, you know, the attractive hardware boy?
Yeah, the handsome hardware
The
boy?
handsome hardware boy, he sold me on this as well. Piqua. heavy-duty drain opener. He said people come in and asking for this stuff.
Okay. It does say
For their
poison.
drains. It does say poison on it, yeah. It also has a tagline I love. It really works.
Unlike that other stuff, it really works.
This one really works. We're not faking and we're not lying. It really works.
Yeah, we have a local hardware store where before we even moved into this house officially, it was like, was it the day we closed?
Something like that, yeah.
It was like the day we closed, we went to the hardware store to ask a question or to get something real quick. And we wound up staying for like an hour talking to the two hardware dudes that own the place. One's like an older man, probably in his 50s, right? Mid-50s. And the other one's probably like younger than me and Jacob. And he's probably in his like mid to late 20s. And he's just like this handsome hardware boy. I'm gonna go back to the game. I do like this, but it closes us off. I guess we still have like the entrance hall. Let's do this for the keys. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, and then there's nothing else. Okay. So we have this direction. Hello from Jolly UK. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you joining us today. Oh. I don't know how much I want the workshop to come up. Maybe I do. Because it seems like a pretty good room. Free item. That's true. Maybe I'll do standard. Because it is like a through. It's not like a dead end. Happy almost done with pregnancy, Julia. Thank you. Can't wait to be done. Which is funny because I keep T. Last time it was an S. Interesting. Yeah, people keep telling me to like enjoy these last few, this last few days of being pregnant because I probably won't be pregnant again and I'll miss it or something. And I'm like, that seems impossible. But thank you. And I'm not even having that complicated of a pregnancy, you know what I mean? I got nothing to combine. It's just like uncomfortable all the time. I don't mind like the not like there's certain foods that I miss that I've just skipped. But I don't mind that as much. It's just like I like to do things and I can't do anything. Apples are extra delicious today. What? I know that probably means that like, they give me more steps. That's just like a very funny thing to read in the stars. But yeah, like, my pregnancy has not been difficult. And I still don't like it. Also, I've been so annoyed with people. It's just like, you truly realize... Okay, I kind of need security. Yeah, I'll keep it at standard. Well... I'll do common. Well... I'll do common. Again, I'm grateful I can do it. All that, yada yada. Great experience, blah blah blah. I don't want people to think that I'm like upset by my choice. It's just, you know, it's frustrating. And people don't want to give you space ever. Drive me nuts. Julia, the first lungful deep breath after baby was born was the best feeling I've ever experienced in my life. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of like, every day closer to having a baby means a day closer to having a hot dog again. What direction am I facing? Okay. Someone had asked if I always knew I wanted, like, to have a kid. Kind of. I guess. This gives me the most options, and I have such few money that it kind of doesn't matter. I knew I wanted, like, a family. It wasn't necessarily, like, that I wanted a kid. Hello.
Yo, what's up, bud?
Oh my god, he's having his corona.
I got my Rona. Our friends turned us on to these non-alcoholic Coronas. It's like this is gonna be the treat of the summer right here.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the go-to, the feel-good hit of the summer.
It tastes exactly like a Corona.
I can literally discern no difference between a regular Corona and this non-alcoholic Corona. Mm-hmm. But you put a little lime wedge in this bad boy, it tastes exactly the same to me. What a delight. But I also don't have to feel like garbage because I had alcohol.
That's true.
I can drink it and I can just enjoy. Would you recommend them to someone who doesn't drink? It depends on if you like the taste of beer or not.
Yeah, they're very beer.
I mean, Corona's just like a beer that tastes like beer. Mm-hmm. But it goes exceptionally well with a lime wedge. So if you don't like the taste of beer, then I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Olive, you can't be on these pants. I'm sorry.
But she wants to be on those pants, and she wants to dig into them because they're new.
Are they the alcohol-free ones or just the really low alcohol ones? Well, non-alcoholic means they contain less than 0.5% of alcohol by volume.
Which, Jacob was reading up on that.
It's an equivalent amount of alcohol to like what's in like apple juice.
Yeah.
Or something.
It's like basically because it's normally an alcoholic beverage, they have to disclose that it's not like nothing is truly non-alcohol. Well, not nothing is truly non-alcoholic, but like a banana has alcohol in it.
Yeah, there's like trace amounts of alcohol in most things.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like you would have to drink so much of it to have any sort of effect.
Yeah.
I guess you would have to drink 100 of these to be the equivalent to drinking one actual beer. So if you got 100 non-alcoholic Coronas and drank them all really fast, then I couldn't help you. I couldn't help you there. You'd be...
Then I have many concerns.
That would be
and
your
questions.
own sort of issue that I couldn't save you from. How long are we streaming today? We are streaming until, well, at least a couple hours. Because then we're going to order some dinner at like 6:30 our time.
Yeah. And then
when the dinner gets here, we'll have to end the stream.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the plan.
Because if I don't eat on a regular schedule, I will get nauseous. Because that's fun. That's a fun thing. I just got so many keys. What the hell was that? That's great. What the hell? Every single one had a key.
9 keys? 9 keys?
Hell yeah, I'll use one of these keys.
You know what I was realizing the other day?
What?
Is that I see you've already drafted the pool.
I did, yeah.
I realized we don't have to draft the pump room. Hold on, let me think through what I realized.
Okay, think through it.
What I realized is we don't have to. Okay, we do have to. Wait.
Okay.
What did I realize? I made a realization, but what was it? We have to power the pump room, right? In order to drain the reservoir.
Right.
But I think
we should make this common, by the way. Oh, I got a thing, by the way, that
what
makes
the
it
hell?
so that I can adjust the rarity of mechanical rooms.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I feel like pump room, let's make it common.
Yeah, we want the pump room.
Yeah.
As much as possible right now.
Yeah.
I think, okay, here's what I realized.
Okay.
Here's what I realized.
Okay.
Is that once we've powered the pump room...
I forgot it stays drained. Yes.
That's what I was going to say. It
Okay.
stays drained.
Right.
So once we've powered it and drained the reservoir, we don't have to ever worry about it again.
Yes.
Even if we can't, for some reason, make it to the foundation on that same run.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but we got the book.
We did get the book. But do we want to read the book? Or do we want to...
Didn't we read... No, did we read the book?
We've not read the...
We did not read the redacted book.
The unredacted book.
Let's go for the book. We're the first one. Simon P. Jones. These are just the same letters. Are you also trying to unscramble the letters to spell anything?
You talking about a Jera to a Raja?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to unscramble shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing anything.
All right. So what was he... Everything here was basically redacted.
Yes.
Right?
It was once the name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters, though the term is no longer employed in the halls of politics nor commonly known to the average citizen. Its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generation in hushed circles still refer to themselves as Orindians. So Orindia was what they called it before it got colonized or whatever.
Right.
Yet we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into the obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for the generations yet to come.
Hell yeah, man.
And that's why they redacted all of this, because they were like, actually, we as the government, don't want you to do that.
Right. Horus is the first king. Wow. He was like, this kingdom? What's the name of this kingdom?
Orindia.
Myself. I'm putting myself in there.
They're like, do you think we should name it Africa or India? And they were like, ooh, we like Orindia. And he's like, yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah. So he's the first king, right? Yeah. Okay.
He was a prominent merchant lord
Okay.
of considerable means and affluence.
Okay. I'm skimming.
He had but one aim, expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of Orindia could be seen fluttering at every hamlet and hostelry along every thoroughfare from Oris all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born.
Much like New York State motto, Excelsior, ever upward.
Excelsior!
Nerd-ass state.
We need a better motto. Our motto should be, I'm walking here.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this, like, story made it to Georgia, but in New York, we're about to have ads anyway. I'm just gonna play the ads. 3 minutes of ads. We'll see you in 3. In New York, so it's like Brooklyn. Brooklyn has that sign that says welcome to Brooklyn, forget about it.
Yeah.
So there was like a story going around for the longest time of that actually they had to take down the sign because people found it offensive.
Because people kept forgetting about it. And they never come back to Brooklyn.
Well, people kept thinking that it was like, there were several rumors. It was like, one, the Italian community thought that it was like against Italian or stereotyping Italians in Brooklyn. Then there was another rumor.
Not true. The Italians in Brooklyn would love that shit.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And then the other rumor was that it was like, it didn't celebrate everyone else in Brooklyn, so people were up in arms. In reality, you could literally go see the forget about it sign. It's like, it never left. It was never taken down. Nothing ever happened to it.
So it was all just nothing?
It was all just nothing. People
just
were just like...
nothing burger?
A huge nothing burger. People were like, they're taking it down because people are offended. But like, just fucking drive to it. It's right there.
You could just go look at it.
We saw it like every Monday for a while when we would go to Brooklyn.
That's the cool thing about being alive right now, though, is that people can just say like whatever they want, and unless you want to like go verify it in person,
yeah,
you simply are forced to believe whatever they said.
Well, my favorite in that category is like people who are flat earthers, who then go so far as to be like, I'm so confident in my math, I'm going to go prove it. And then they go to prove it and they see it with their own eyes that it's like round.
Yeah.
And then they're like, it's a trick.
Yeah.
I'm being tricked. But yeah, the thing with the sign was like when I was a kid, it was just crazy to me because you would just go to it. And it's like, nah, it's right there, man. I don't know why everyone's so mad about it.
It's like, this is not a problem.
This is nothing. The forget about it sign's still there. It's just like, it's like wild how much people will make up bullshit to be mad about as if there's not anything else to be mad about.
Yeah, we got plenty of real shit to be mad about.
But I guess like people like to make up innocuous bullshit so that like there's no weight to it. Like we can be mad about this thing because it doesn't mean anything, where like if we're mad about the government, that's like an actual concern.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of weight to it and then nuance, and then people get heated up, as opposed to like, nah, the forget about it sign isn't there because it's offensive to Italians. Nah, it's offensive to everyone else. That's a problem. Blah, 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 blah. That's my impression of every Long Islander who ever had a heated discussion about the forget about it sign.
It reminds me of what you were showing me, that Instagram video that was like a AI
Oh my God, yeah.
AI fake video about a woman who like moved to Sweden to escape America or whatever.
Oh yeah, and all of the images were generated in AI, and all of the text that was written in the bio or in the description of the thing. Yeah.
And then you were like, I can't believe people in the comments are like actually believing this. And then my first thought was like, are they, or is that just more AI? Like, I don't know if any of the comments are real.
Yeah.
I know the video is fake.
Yeah.
But then there's a bunch of people debating in the comments, but are any of those people even real, or are they fake too?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I should believe that people are just like insanely stupid, or that none of these people are real.
Yeah.
There's no way to know anymore.
Basically what the post was this woman was like, Trump's in power, so me and my family moved to Poland to get away from the Trump regime. And here's what I discovered. It's safer. It's this. It's that. Also, the water quality is so good that when I brought my filter, the landlord laughed at me and said, simply Google this thing. And then the whole thing was a branded post.
Just a fake ad for
It was just a fake ad.
for a water filter.
Yeah. So, but then like all the comments like they're either bots or people who didn't understand that it was, a sponsored post or, made by a company.
Yeah, everybody knows that Poland is not real. It's AI.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the second era of Orindia?
I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm just writing down all these things. 'Cause I don't know what's freaking
Because to
relevant
the
anymore.
eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great grandfather, and they called the kingdom Orinda Ares. And then to the youngest, he bestowed the realm of Arch Ares, the land of northern storms.
Yeah.
And then to the middle child, he gifted her the southern region of Iraja, the mystical realm of ancestors, this land steeped in tradition, magic, and poetry of the old tongue.
Great. Mystic realm. Great.
And then there was the third era, where the three sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity.
Okay. Raja is the diary, the symbol that was on the diary.
It's the hourglass one.
It's the hourglass one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's middle symbol is not what I had guessed. I had guessed the middle symbol was a heart.
Yeah, from those other symbols, but
Yeah.
I remember being skeptical because it didn't look like a heart.
And I did agree with you. But I didn't want to
also
admit it.
I thought that it made the most sense that it would be a heart.
Yeah.
It's more like a mirror shape.
Yeah.
Mirror shape.
Mirror shape.
All right, they had railways and bonds and stuff. In the fourth era, though, of course, it was the new king, King Desilets III, who listened to the voices of all his subjects and was often seen among the people, and he was known as the king of the people. And then he moved the capital from Reddington to the public stage of Oris. Moved the capital. People were overjoyed.
Great. Love that.
But dissenting voices planted the seeds of discontent, which took root in the lawns and gardens of the nobles of Fen. Era of ruin!
Pacification of Fen.
Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. Mm-hmm. And then there was prospects of civil war. They called it the Fensurrection.
Great. Equals Prince Learson of Fen.
And then Fen, they wrecked Fen.
They wrecked it.
Brutally. And then people were sympathetic to Fen.
Okay.
And then they join forces with the Prince of Fen, and then they...
22 long years. That's too many. 1 in every 3 men? What is this? World War II Russia?
And then Oris fell, eventually.
Red banners hoisted in honor of fallen Fen.
I like that in this story, it was like there was this kingdom, and then Fen was like, hey, we're going to rise up and rebel and overthrow everything.
Yeah.
And the kingdom was like, no, you're not. And they beat them down. And then all the other nations were like, hey, whoa. What are you doing beating down this innocent guy, this little guy?
This little guy.
The king of Fen, just a sweet little boy, little guy, and you beat him down? And then they retaliated by annihilating everyone else.
Yeah.
Anyways, interesting stuff. Sure sounds like history to me. It sounds like history to me, too.
Sure.
Conference.
Oh, apples. What you have to understand about today is that apples are particularly delicious.
They give you more steppies?
They gave me a little bit more steppies.
Because of how tasty.
Because of how tasty they are, yeah. I wrote this down, I believe.
But to what safe does it apply?
It's a great question.
We don't have the answer to that.
Did I write it down? My notes are all over the place because I did not expect to be playing this game as long as I have been.
I didn't expect this game to have so much game inside of it.
That's exactly the problem I ran into.
And now I'm like, it's honestly astonishing that this game was made
Yes.
with this much game in it.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how much game is in it. There's so much game in it that I can't even, now I feel like I can't even see the horizon of the amount of game in this game.
Yeah. Cool. It is just so much game.
Pretty amazing.
Pretty incredible. Yeah, why not?
I mean, we don't have any reason to go to the antechamber anymore. Not that we can right now anyways, but you know what I'm saying.
Right. That's true. Hi, Joey. Okay. Yeah, bud? What are you feeling? 1, 2, or 3?
It's going to have to be 1. You want to sit with me, Joy?
Lever! Give me. Give me this. Joy's here.
Joy, you're a little cat.
She, like, super is a little cat.
Are you aware of that? You've been getting so many pets today, and yet you still want more pets.
I was explaining to chat that, they've become little monsters. Little kitten monsters.
Yeah, they like the new house so much. They've been very energetic. They also get more energetic in the spring and summer.
That's true. Yeah.
The spring and fall, really. Whenever the windows can be open a lot, they get really energetic. Mm-hmm. I like how it looks like he climbs up on the table.
Yeah.
To get a better look.
Yeah, I'll have dinner. Whatever. Not that I can freaking go anywhere. I'm kind of out of places to go, but...
Well, we can go next to the pump room and hope it's the boiler room.
Here?
Yeah.
This is a security. So I'm trying to find the breaker. Or not security, but it's like a secure door.
Well, at least we know the pump room will be common now.
Yeah.
That increases our odds tremendously.
Mm-hmm. Where am I going?
You go back to the entrance hall.
Certainly not this way.
Unless you wanted to go back to the entrance hall.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You actually can't make it to the entrance hall from that way, so you're correct.
Yeah. So I'll go around. When I go around.
Ding 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 ding. I'm just thinking about that Celine Dion comment. We have to tell Chad about it so that when I reference it, they'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was the top comment, Jacob.
I'm gonna look at it so I get the wording exactly right.
It was the first comment, and so that's why I had to send it to you.
Julia had watched a Celine Dion video, and the top comment on the utility closet.
Perfect. I feel like we should make this common.
Yeah, it's pretty much always good. And we don't have to fuck with these back indicators anymore. The top comment on the Celine Dion video said 0% drugs, 0% porn, 0% mime, 100% incredibly talented woman who is one of the best singer and performer the world has ever seen and who genuinely cares about her fans.
So true, bestie.
And so I just keep thinking 0% drugs, 0% porn, 0% mime. And it makes me laugh so much. I think with mime, they meant like she doesn't like sing along to like pre-recorded tracks. And
Right.
like English is not their first language. But absent any context, 0% drugs, 0% porn, 0% mime.
For this,
Olive is being a cryptid.
yeah. For this song where she's singing about her husband or something who passed away, it's like, it was cracking me up. We have so many doors available to us.
Oh, I do like this idea, Chad. I do want to know what percentages you clock in at.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 10% drug, 20 to 30% porn, and maybe like 50% mime because I do like perform in like a silly fashion, like a mime does.
Yeah. I think I'm like 0, 0, 100.
You're all mime.
So this won't help us here, right? Should I like keep it and hope that we get it here?
Yeah, because I don't think it goes through powered rooms to reach the
Yeah,
I wish you had some dice or something. That would be huge.
me too.
Yeah, I think we have to just see if it shows up next to the pump room.
Yeah. Banana, banana.
I'm also sorry for everyone who's getting auto-modded for saying porn. I'd...
Say corn instead.
Yeah, switch it to corn.
Switch it to corn. Hey, my dude.
Although if it's corn and I'm American, I'm 100% corn, baby. We're corn-fed beauties over here in America.
I'm corn through and through. I also want to check out this. The dock room.
The dock room. The darkened room. Intriguing.
Indeed.
Do you think if we had the magnifying glass, we could read that shit?
That's what I was just thinking.
It's probably fucked up. Maybe if we had the magnifying glass, we could read that shit too.
I know. Well,
The hell is that?
lockpicks?
Lockpicks.
Huh. There's still like nothing. Maybe if I had the magnifying glass. There's a freaking photo again.
But now we do have the utility closet as common. So we'll probably be able to light the dark room a lot more frequently.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
We're building.
I'm making some progress. We're setting ourselves up. Okay. There was a funny rhetorical question that, or not, well, let me rephrase. There's a funny question that I saw on Instagram. It was like, because we were all talking about the Pope and whatever.
Wait, one of these rooms is powered. Is locker room powered?
Sauna's not, because it's a dead end.
I think locker room is powered.
Maybe we could try it.
I think it's worth a try.
Where's this lead us? Okay.
Because then maybe we could get boiler room on the other side.
Yeah.
It is.
Hell yeah. Anyway, the question was, if the body of Christ is the wafer and the blood of Christ is wine, what would be your body and blood?
Intriguing.
Intriguing.
Oh, shit.
Master bedroom? Have you ever gotten the master bedroom?
I don't know.
Should we check it out?
Maybe we should check it out. I think this run is over anyway.
Yeah. 32. Holy fuck. Okay, well, we knew that.
We figured that shit out on our own. Thanks for nothing.
I don't need this key card.
Wow, thanks for nothing again. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that... Well, I guess it's good you didn't intend to finish writing it.
Yeah.
Because you didn't finish writing it.
Okay.
A little puzzle box here. Mora Jai box. A popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and the common crowds. They did some stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics.
Okay.
So you could do this.
I could do this.
This is right up your alley.
It is right up my alley.
Why is he got fucking cannons pointed at his own wall? That cannon's pointed at a sword. And that cannon's also pointed at... What the fuck is that World of Warcraft ass sword? That is not...
Uncle, what kind of nerd ass were you?
These are cosplay blades. These are not real blades, man. Got freaking Frostmourne on his wall.
Is this from their other game? This developer's other game where this...
What's their other game?
Wasn't it, well... No, I'm confusing it with a different game we played. Anyway.
I want to tell you about my body and blood.
Okay, please do, yeah.
I think my body is beans.
That's such a funny sentence out of context.
I think my body is beans.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just a big bean lover in all of its forms. And most of my favorite meals are like bean focused.
Okay, yeah, I can see that 100%.
The bean is the through line. Like much like a wafer is like a single thing. I don't feel like my body could be like chili because that's too complicated. It like
right. Yeah. Because also you love like a coffee bean.
Yes. Well, I think that's my blood maybe.
Okay.
Is also beans.
Okay. Here's the thing.
But
My body, beans. My blood, beans.
My blood is when you make the beans into liquid. I think it's beans and coffee, which is also beans.
They made me change the ending of predicted, whatever. The Red Prince.
We already read the Red Prince.
We read the Blue Prince.
No, we didn't. That's the name of the game. It was like one of the first things we read in the game.
You're right. But then, is this the one where she changed the ending?
I don't know. The ending's the same as it was before. Or is it?
It's the same. It's the same.
Solve this puzzle now. The white ones are the only ones you can push. Did you not read the instructions?
No.
And you want to make all four corners white.
These.
Yeah, so far you've done the opposite.
Sometimes you have to tear stuff down to build it up.
You got to get up to get down.
Yeah.
Wise words. Solve it. Solve it now.
I see. So these corners also have to be white in order to make these white.
But can't you make, once you make one of the corners white, you can then like change stuff around?
No, they unwhite.
Never mind, she's the goat. An allowance token. Our allowance has been permanently raised by 2.
What does that mean?
It means we start with 2 coins every time.
Oh my god, I start with 2 coins and 2 gems.
We are getting kind of loaded a little bit.
A little bit?
Kind of a little bit loaded.
A little bit?
The brain is bugging.
The brain do be bugging. I think that's it for our run though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which kind of sucks because we have so many. You know what I want to do? I want to go to... Humor me a second because we have so many feet. I'm going to go to the workshop, see if I can't combine one of these. See what it does.
Yeah. Take a look.
Also, might as well use some keys. Apple.
Do you think you'll find anything
Like...
that maintains
important?
to... I guess there could be like a floppy disk or...
Yeah.
Mathematics worksheet. 6 or 0. Well, this is not correct at all. I don't think they understood the assignment. Oh, it does have the IOO down the middle.
That's right. Like,
Remember EO EO?
yeah, I do remember EO.
This is the EO part of EO EO.
Yeah, which I actually erased EO.
You erased EO EO?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
It's a good question. So we have like an X here now and an R. I see it like erased. I had an I blank I O, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they each correspond to these words. Like 6 or 0 is the solution for the EO. But what's the solution for the E?
For the E.
We don't know. You have so many feet.
I know. I'm going foot loose. Foot loose and fancy free.
You haven't even seen Footloose.
I haven't.
When are we going to watch Footloose?
You know what I discovered today?
What?
So, Jacob and I were just talking about this. That on principle, I think he and I are never going to watch Holes. Right?
It's not even on principle. It's just that I don't want to watch Holes.
On principle, for me, I don't want to watch Holes. But I did discover that Eartha Kitt's in Holes.
Eartha Kitt's in Holes? I mean, that's the only thing that's tempted me.
It's truly the only thing that swayed me.
Lockpick metal detector.
What does this do?
Assemble it. Pick sound amplifier.
Truly the only compelling case I've heard for me personally as to why I should watch Holes is that Eartha Kitt's in it.
So it's just like a better lockpick.
Interesting.
What about a shovel compass? Shovel lever? What else could go with a shovel and a lever?
Battery?
Could be. The dowsing rod. Did you watch Jacob Geller's video on digging holes? Might change your mind on the film. No, I didn't watch that one because it was about holes.
That's how much we will not
I can't risk it.
watch Holes. It must be like a battery.
Sledgehammer, broken lever.
All right. I guess that's the end of the run. Right? We made a lot of good forward momentum, though.
Yeah, good moves.
Good setup for next time. Hole haters? You know it.
I'm not a hole hater. I'm a holes hater.
Always got her little rabbit feet out.
She's very, very asleepus. The kitty is sleepy. The kitty is sleepy.
Damn it, I would normally say just watch Holes, but I feel the exact same way about Titanic. There's some movies where you're like, I don't know, maybe in the right circumstances, I would watch the thing. But then when people like don't shut up about the thing, I don't want to participate in it. And I don't know why that's my reaction.
That's not even it for me.
That's my issue.
For me, it's just that I didn't ever want to watch Holes.
I just, first I wasn't really interested.
I was just sort of like, why would I watch Holes? And then people are like, you should watch Holes. And I'm like, do you know how many movies I actually want to watch that I have not watched?
True.
Countless. Because I don't watch movies like ever. And so I have like a endless list of movies I would like to watch and simply don't. Our allowance. Oh, and Babbage, the ball buster.
Ballbuster Babbage.
Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we've all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us.
Babbage, I got so many requests. Give me the fucking keys.
Yeah, give me
Tell
all
me
the
what
keys.
the codes are.
Give me all the codes. I should own this house.
All right.
This is the run. Utility closet.
Could start off with that one.
We could take it early.
Let's take it early. Might as well. Although I guess it makes more sense to do it later.
Well, it's at least better to get it.
At all.
Get it. To know we get it.
To know we get it. Yeah.
Parlor.
Parlor.
For the trippy gems.
Yep. Magnifying glass.
Hey.
We'll take that.
So now we actually do want the dark room.
Yeah, we do. Because we have the breaker and the dark room.
Gems are not in the white box or the blue box.
Or rather, the magnifying glass.
Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That's
false.
a damn lie, and you know it. Gems are in both the black box and the white box.
That's false.
That's also a lie. So the gems are in the black box. This was a really easy one. I wasn't even trying with this one.
No.
Is it a drawing room kind of vibe?
Yeah, or hallway. Because it's not one of those ones that's like likely to be unlocked or whatever. You know?
Yeah, but we're so low down. It's not going to be locked anyway.
Yeah.
Drawing room, we could at least try to get a room we want.
That's true. I didn't know if we wanted to like save that for when we get desperate towards the end.
We don't know that we'll ever get this again.
That's true.
Could do a redraw.
Yeah, why not? Hallway it is.
We could do chapel too. We got shelter.
Oh, that's true.
So it's kind of whichever direction you'd like to travel.
Let's do this. Because we can always snake with the other one. Thank you, God.
Taking money right out of God's hands.
You know it. Den opens us up to the most possibilities.
Yeah, I think it's a den situation. The cat is twitching.
Little feet. Oh,
She twitched herself awake.
yes, she did.
Hey, we're twitching too.
Hey!
Streaming on Twitch, that is. Corey Dory?
Corridori, I guess, yeah. Or we could save it for later. Because it'll be unlocked and we have no
That's
keys.
true. We could just guess bedroom. That's 10 feet's always helpful.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Is there anything in here?
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Any secrets on this page?
I don't see anything. Wow. Nothing. Hey, what's this?
Key
A
card?
key card?
That's
mind if
a
I
nice
do.
thing to get.
Sure is.
I feel like we went from never getting those to like getting them frequently now.
Yeah, I feel like this game likes to give you an item as like a special treat, and then they're like, all right, now that we've shown our hand, you can have it.
Yeah. I don't think we want a greater chance of finding green rooms.
No.
Or
That's
finding
items
items
in green rooms, yeah.
I think we take conference room.
I agree. Yeah. Fully agree.
Somebody in chat asked if we had watched Orb. The anime Orb.
Oh, right.
On the movements of the planets or whatever it's fucking called. And the answer is no, but I want to watch it. I keep telling Julia I want to watch Orb. But
Yeah.
she keeps telling me she wants to watch The Pit.
I do want to watch The Pit.
And then we continue to just like not watch either thing.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Well, now I feel like I'm like stocking up on things to watch with baby. You know, when we have to do like late night shifts with baby.
Yeah, but then it's like, am I going to want to watch Orb then? And then like the next day, I will have seen Orb, but you will not have seen Orb.
That's true.
And then like, what am I supposed to do? Just like sit with it without talking about it to you?
That's a good point. I'm gonna do this.
Because then we could try to get a blue room. Or whatever. Is it purple? Which ones are the ones that could be the pool or... Because we need a pool or a fountain or one of the ones that it gives us the pump room.
Is it purple?
I think it's purple.
Well, it's certainly not green.
No, I think it's purple. I thought they were blue, but I don't see blue here as an option. Maybe blue's not an option. I think they are blue.
Yeah, I also think they're blue.
But blue's not an option. This shit is ass. This shit's so ass.
It did say of any color. This is steppies. This is gold, punishment, steppies, green,
And the hallways.
and hallways.
They won't let us get blue.
Steppies, I'm worried we're gonna get locked. I guess we do have another way to go.
We could go red to try and get dark room.
That's true.
And we're sheltered anyway. The dark room!
The dark room.
There's a dark room. Package is here.
The hell? What do we get?
I don't know, but it's here.
Should I go back? Well, no, I have to activate it first.
Because right now the lights are on.
Oh,
They've stayed on.
they've stayed on.
Has that ever happened before?
No.
Magnifico 1128. Oh my god, we've magnificoed.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh, because of the shield. You're right. Because of the
Oh,
shelter.
yeah.
Damn, shelter kind of
Goated?
goated.
I basically take it almost 100% of the time now. Okay. I thought I had a page where I was just writing. Yeah. Okay. Tree date.
Hi, Zappy. Zappy, look. We got the magnifying glass and we looked at the tree.
We did it. We did it, Zappy. Are you proud of us?
Are you pogging?
Are you pogging?
Are you pogging out of your gourd, Zappy?
What else can I Magnifico? Oh, there's that other.
Yeah, there's the other one we got in Magnifico. This one.
Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Who the fuck is Hartley?
I don't think I've ever seen Hartley's room.
And I've never seen green memos.
But at least now I'll know that Hartley's a fucking liar. What are you doing, Joy?
Green. I wrote green memo. Hartley. Room. False.
It looks like in this photo, this guy was like, I'm gonna flash the note about Hartley's memos. And the other guy's like, dude, you wouldn't do it. Not in the photo. It's like, oh my God, he's doing it.
He's doing it, the mad lad.
This dude's so crazy. I love this guy. Just even closer on him.
Yeah, they really want you to see that face. Cinco. Hello.
Ah.
I don't really care about that. He's taking a bathroom selfie?
Looks like it.
Good for you, dude.
Okay.
Again.
You know what pisses me off?
Okay.
Among the things that our fucking stupid ass protagonist cannot do, along with clambering, unless he wants to get on the table to look at the meal, in which case he can clamber.
Listen, for a good meal.
But one thing he can't fucking do is take a piece of paper and move it closer to his fucking face.
Yeah. Well, his eyes, they can't
He
focus.
only holds it at one distance and he will not move it closer to his face.
Yeah.
Gotta get a tool to look at it closer.
Yeah.
He's 14. He can fucking read things close up.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you.
We got the key card.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we turned off the key card reader. Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Observatory.
We gotta.
Yeah, let's get more stars.
See what we got.
Clavis. Clavis the key.
Thanks, Clavis. Okay. Go through here. What we got?
Like boudoir or pantry, both good choices.
Boudoir shoots us down. So does pantry.
The two rerolls could be helpful for the types of things we're trying to do.
You're correct.
For the types of business we're getting up to.
You're absolutely right.
Our dirty deeds.
Is there anything like more interesting in here?
We already solved this one.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was like something else.
It's just the Christmas room.
The Christmas room. What about
Yeah, they usually got stuff in here, right? A little Jimothy.
a little gem?
A free Jimothy.
Herbert
Herbert Sinclair.
Herbert Sinclair.
The man, the myth. This is still the only red envelope we found.
Yep.
I feel like that's been a abysmal failure in
Yeah.
our time here in this game.
Absolutely. Well, we kind of got to go hallway.
Yeah, let's go hallway. Connect the hallway to a hallway.
Why not?
We're going hallway to hallway on this one.
No real point going south. There's nothing we like need.
Yeah, it's almost kind of risky to go south.
Yeah. I feel like we got to redraw. These just dead end us.
Yeah, you want to redraw it? That didn't help.
It didn't.
You want to redraw it again? Spare hall! Spare hall!
Thank you, Spare Hall. Making sure there's nothing pick upable.
Get us up there.
Pantry?
Yeah, it's always tough to say no to the garage because of the 3 keys.
Yeah.
But it does... I mean, it ends our path this way, but we can go left out of dark room once we turn the
Key card
key
thing on.
card back on.
I mean, we could try to open the West Wing Hall door into security. But I guess that is a powered room, so maybe we want to save it.
And we don't need to go to security. You just have to go to the utility closet.
Right, but I was thinking for future locked doors.
But we have a key card.
Does the key card stay in our inventory, or is it a one use only?
I think it stays in our inventory.
Oh.
Why would we throw it away? It's a key card.
Okay.
I mean, why do we throw away any of the keys, I guess? But it's not an item up there. I think it stays.
You're probably right. Okay, so let's garage. 3 keys is like hard to say no to. I forgot that you guys had a conversation on a Drawfee stream about /POS. And I really thought someone was calling Jacob a piece of shit just now.
It's the piece of shit indicator.
Yeah. I was so concerned for a moment. I just wanted to. Look it.
Doesn't that normally not work, the opener?
Yeah, but I had the utility closet.
Oh, right, the utility closet.
So I don't think there's any reason
No,
to
there's
go
no
out
reason
there.
to go out there.
Okay.
You already been out there because you
Yeah.
unlocked it's where our shelter was.
We don't want to do that.
No, we don't need to.
Okay. We do want to go back to the breaker room.
Yeah, we want to go back to the breaker room.
Got it.
So that we may... You went
Damn.
the wrong way.
No, I didn't. This is closed.
You went the right way. I went the wrong way, mentally.
Oh, there's also this way, I guess. I think we just didn't have a key. Should we try to go up from here? Instead of going all the way back?
We could try. Whatever. Who cares?
Could just do pantry and then we can take this from the foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
And a free apple.
Love that. Someone had asked if we're going to take a break from Secret Sleepover as well as Drawfee when the baby's born. Yeah, but our break from Secret Sleepover will probably be shorter than Drawfee, excuse me.
Because it'll be a lot easier to stream. The vault, but we don't have the key. The vault key.
We also don't need money. That's not like our goal, man.
But I bet if you like go in the vault, you get the 40, but then if you have the vault key, you can go in and get more shit.
Yeah, probably. But I don't think it's worth it right now for us.
I think we've had the vault key in coat check,
Yes.
and I think it's still in coat check.
Yeah. We don't need security.
Well, we could do it, and then we won't have to go back down to the utility closet. It will save us a lot of steps.
Yeah.
To do it this way. Eh. Eh. Eh.
Wait.
Eh.
Okay. Great. Great! Yeah, I don't really want to waste a gemmy, but we do have 9 coins.
So people in chat are making a good point.
What is it?
That if we set the security level to high, we'll get more security doors. Which could be good if none of them are activated. Because we'll get them instead of key doors.
Okay. What do you think for now? Commissary or corridor?
I was going to say commissary, but then we'll be down to 1 gem.
Yeah, that's my concern. Let's do corridor. And I will do the thing that everyone suggested. Although I guess that means I have to go down to the breaker room?
No. Because we have them off. The security doors are turned off. So you're setting the security level to high. But in the offline mode is unlocked.
Okay.
So there will be more security doors and they'll all be unlocked.
Okay. And security doors means better rooms?
It means there won't be locked doors that are locked with keys.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So we'll get more doors that are unlocked.
I'm understanding now. Okay.
I didn't mean to say that so aggressively.
No, I understood. Yeah.
Sometimes I just
You got passionate.
I sound that way when I'm trying to like make a point sometimes. And
I
also,
understand.
it wasn't even my point, it was chat's point. And they shouldn't have been saying that anyway because it was backseating. But this time, you got away with it.
Gay fish room or billiard room?
I think billiard room. So we can get more gems. From solving the math puzzle.
Which you are going to do.
This is my one task, my one job.
All right. 19.
Here we go.
What the?
What's the middle mean? What's the middle on a dartboard? Hold on.
Bullseye.
Bullseye point in darts. The outer circle is worth 25 points while the inner circle is worth 50 points. Bullseye scores 50. I'm going to assume they can't mean 50.
Surely not.
Because then it would be 50 plus 3, which we don't have a number for.
What is square? Square? Are we squaring the 3?
3 squared? 9?
Is it
You think
9?
they mean that? You think they mean 3 squared?
Let's try it.
Oh my god.
But then, again?
Well, 1 squared is 1, plus 2 squared, which is 4, so it's 5. That was wrong, I guess. Or am I adding them and then squaring them? So it's like 3 squared again for 9? I guess so.
Okay.
So this is 5. I'm trying to figure out the order of operations here is the issue.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be 5 squared first,
Okay.
which is 25, minus 5, which is 20.
That was crazy.
That was so crazy.
That was
It
crazy.
didn't even give us gems.
No, it gave us keys. Now we're lousy with keys. It's alright.
We like keys. Courtyard?
Yeah. Kind of has to be.
Kind of has to be. Maybe there will be a shovey in here. A shovey! A shovey!
I love it. I love it. Good job on those puzzles, by the way.
Thank you.
On that darts puzzle.
Rather dirty coin. Rather dirty coin. It is pebbles.
Imagine naming your kid Pebbles.
If I
'Cause
were
they're like-
a Flintstone.
Because you're like, oh, my kid, this kid's just a baby. So I'm going to name him like a little rock. Pebbles. What the hell am I doing? I'm trying to get like,
We're sort of just going. We need to get the pool
we need to get the pool.
to unlock the pump room.
Right.
And then we need to get the boiler room to power the pump room.
So I should continue this way.
Yeah, just keep on
is
trucking,
like-
man.
The pool!
The pool! And there's the coat check with the
coat
vault
check.
key. We don't have the vault, though, anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, we'll continue with pool.
We got no gems. Does boiler room cost gems?
I think so.
Surely not, right? I don't remember.
This is not a powered room.
Motherfucker! God damn it, motherfucker! You stupid ass idiot shit game, you motherfucker! I'm gonna kill you in real life. In Minecraft. God damn it! I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed off. This is so ass. This shit is so
I'm gonna
ass.
do this and just hope we get it again.
This shit is so ass. Well, there's the pump room. But we need the boiler room.
Okay, well, we'll get this.
Hold on, I'm looking up what the powered rooms are so that we can at least have a chance.
It's ads anyway. Hey, thanks everyone for joining us on this mid-Tuesday stream. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Joy has a big smile on her face. She's asleep. When is baby coming? Who knows? Any day now.
Could be any time.
Which is why we stream today instead of Thursday.
Because Thursday might be too late.
Yep.
Too late for us.
What are the powered rooms?
We're looking for aquarium, archives, dark room, laboratory, locker room, passageway, pump room, obviously, and security. Those are the powered rooms. So we're going to put pump room down.
Yeah.
We're going to hope they just give us boiler room right
Again.
afterwards.
Yeah.
If they don't, then we want one of these other rooms.
Okay.
And if we don't get one of these other rooms, then we're fucked. And we're going to die in this house.
Thank you for everyone wishing me luck with the delivery. I appreciate it. I find that I'm getting a little freaked out by how many needles are involved.
Yeah. It's scary stuff.
It's just like a lot of needles.
Yeah. But I just keep saying, when it actually comes down to it and we're in there and it's happening,
I probably won't be thinking about it.
It's all going to be happening so fast.
Yeah.
I think you're not going to be.
Yeah.
And you're going to be surrounded by experts.
Yeah. I mean, being surrounded by experts is why I'm not nervous about everything else. I trust, the medical staff who have gone through just a truly insane amount of medical school to be there and years of doing this. So I trust them. I still have a fear of needles, man. And it freaks me out and it makes me a little lightheaded.
But you know what I like to think about in times like this? Before you know it, we're going to be back here with a baby, and this whole thing will be over.
And I'll be eating a hot dog and
you'll be eating
sushi.
a hot dog, and then you'll be thinking about, wow, I'm sure glad that's done.
Yeah.
And that won't even be too long. Okay, pump room.
Having done it before, you won't even notice because of labor. Yeah.
Okay, passageway is powered, but it takes 2 fucking gems. And we need a gem in order to draft the boiler room.
And this one ends in a dead end. This one gives us 20 feet for tomorrow.
All right, let's consider our options here. We could draft passageway and then go back to the dark room and go across and see if we can get some gems from somewhere. But how many feet does it take us to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we won't make it. We don't have enough feet. Sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional. We could go north of courtyard. Draft passageway, go north of courtyard, see if we can get some gems.
Let's try it. I mean, it's like our only shot.
It's our best option.
All right. Frick, man.
And also the passageway might lead to some rooms that have gems as well.
Yeah. But let's try courtyard first.
We should try courtyard first. And if boiler room shows up, I don't think it's that way. It's the other way.
Yeah.
If boiler room shows up right now, I'm going to uninstall this game. Just to be clear. Okay, you got lucky. Dining room gives us feet.
Feet.
That's great. That's huge. Is that a pizza?
A pizza.
He's about to clamber.
Mushroom and pepperoni pizza?
Got some basil on there. Have dinner.
Truffle sauce smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms, and spiced salami. I love it.
I'm not a big truffle sauce guy.
No.
But I like the mushrooms and the spiced salami for sure.
I like the mushrooms. I'm a
bit of a hater. 3 gems, wine cellar.
Great.
That's huge.
That's
for us,
huge.
For one such as ourselves. I don't even know if we've ever been down here.
Yeah, we were here once.
We were here once.
It's the same symbol that was in Sword Dude's room. It's like our mom's side of the family or whatever.
All right, now we go back to the passageway.
Right, left. Here.
And we try one of these doors. But we have multiple opportunities because we could either draft a room that is powered or the boiler room.
Yeah.
Either one is okay. These rooms are not powered. Nor are they the boiler room. So maybe we go closet here.
That's what I'm thinking.
And get the reroll. That's actually great for us. Mm-hmm. And another gym. Mm-hmm. Okay. Weight room. Isn't weight room powered?
I thought weight room was...
I don't see it on this list, though.
Was it gym? Someone said yes. It is.
Okay, Chad is saying it is.
So, risk it for the biscuit.
Let me just check. Powered rooms. Blueprints.
Do we have shelter on right now? Is that true? It is true. So we're not even going to lose half
so
our
that's
feet.
fine. Okay, weight room does.
Okay.
So weight room is good.
Making sure there's no like fruit around or anything. Okay. Yeah, it's powered. Okay.
So we got 3 opportunities here for boiler room.
Bedroom's not, right?
Bedroom is not powered, no. We could draft it if we just want the feet. Or we could get the bunk room for even more feet, I guess. Does that even give us feet? It says it counts as 2 bedrooms.
Yeah, but we don't have the thing that says like bedrooms. Well, does it give us 4 feet?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
The text seems to indicate that it would.
Yeah, it is a dead end. But maybe that's fine, because maybe if we get another one that can be powered and that has another door that goes that way, maybe that's fine.
Yeah.
So bunk room?
Flippin' Shoes said it didn't last time.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So bedroom?
Bedroom.
Bedroom, and then we just don't draft a room in this room.
Yeah, we don't need to walk through even, I don't think. I think we just get the feet for opening the door. Nope. All right. Don't do it. We're focused. We're focused up.
I looked at it earlier. I just want you to know. When you weren't here. When you weren't looking. Okay.
Okay, boiler room. I don't think any of these are powered. Yeah, I don't think these are powered.
Okay. So, do we do this, not have it cost any gems, and then we try this one, and if we don't get the boiler room, we roll?
I think so. Yeah. We don't even need to go in that room.
No. Everybody?
We have 2 shots here.
Cross your fingers and toes.
2 shots.
Are you ready? Offer a prayer, Jesus.
Offer prayer, Jesus.
Offer prayer, Jesus.
All right, well, it's not these.
None of these are... Okay.
These
None
are
of these
not powered. So we need to re-roll. The laboratory is powered. And it curves the wrong fucking way.
Archives. Archives are powered.
But that curves the wrong way. Oh, it curves down.
It's 4.
It's 4.
It's a 4-fer, right?
Yes, and we're still sheltered.
And we're still sheltered.
So this is good. this is fine. Our sheltering is gone, though, so we can't fuck around anymore. All right, so we can draft down.
Is there anything... Just while we're here.
Is that Bon Margle?
Bon Margle. I just figured since we had the magnifying glass, we might
No,
as well,
it's good to do.
I know we're focused up, but making sure there's no fruit or anything. Okay. All right, chat.
All right, we're going down
Fingers and toes.
in an earlier round. Oh, they fucking archived our asses. It doesn't even matter, though. If Gymnasium is powered, which I don't remember if it is or not, and I'm not sure if I trust this list.
I don't think the gym is.
But we can at least go look.
Do you think we should go with archived floor plan?
I mean, we can go with it. We'll still have enough gems to draft Boiler Room if we need to. I don't know. It's not going to be Boiler Room because Boiler Room was a 1 gem cost, I believe.
Okay.
I mean, or we could draft Laboratory for the experimental house features.
And then we
hook
could
back
just go
around to
straight into
Gymnasium.
gymnasium.
Gymnasio.
I hate when that opens automatically. It scares me. I thought that was Apple. Hey, a battery.
It's not really helpful to us right now.
No, we don't have a workshop. Okay. Immediately.
Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance.
I mean...
I think we should immediately...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's correct. I mean, the other one of unlocking things would be good, but we don't have much left to unlock.
Yeah.
Let's just get the gold.
Like, it's like a permanent
boost, yeah.
Yeah. Your allowance has been raised. Thanks, Dad.
Okay, now we go to gem. We've already done that. I don't know why you always look at that like we need to do it again.
You're right.
We did it already.
Yeah. Cooler is unaffected. What does that mean?
Maybe maybe we can like thaw something, like the freezer or something.
Just making sure there's nothing else to zoom in on.
It's just the periodic damn table.
Periodic damn table. Okay.
I don't think I see power running through this bad boy. Car keys are not helpful to us. Can you look up at the ceiling? See if there's any indication of power.
Nope.
Well, gang, here's Boiler Room. At least it wasn't Boiler Room.
I just for funsies.
We can get the workshop.
Yeah. Hey! Last time I was here, it was a T, and then the time before that, when we streamed last week, it was an S.
So is it going to say stash? Because I think this is referring to the shit we already found. Which is the digging up next to the white trees.
Right. Can't combine anything?
Well, we need something else for the shovel battery pack combo.
Damn. Alright, well. What was the thing? There's something I wanted to check out outside.
Well, we unlocked the code for the gate.
Oh, right. How many feet do we have left? 24? Can we make it there?
Yeah, go through the secret passage.
Oh, yeah. Well. Oh, yeah.
Or dark room, observatory.
I can't go this way.
You're right.
2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Why don't we just do it at the start of the next day and not even worry about this shit?
Okay.
That'll get us out there even quicker.
That's true. I was just... economy of feet. Okay.
I felt like we were so close on that one.
Yeah.
Go outside.
I'm picking up my allowance first so I can put a coin in the fountain.
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
Make a wish. Have it be not a shitty run.
Making the wish at the start is going to change everything.
I believe.
These all suck.
These all suck.
Is classrooms a powered room?
Our class... What? Chat? What's the point of classrooms? Are they good? They seem kind of ass. Because we got classrooms once.
And I mean, the classrooms are dead ends.
Lore? Secrets?
Story, lore,
I don't care about that.
hints.
Let's see what's going on in the trading post. We've never done it.
Somebody said the more classrooms you draft, the more redacted. I don't think we have anything to trade, though, do we? We can look at it. Look at the trading post.
I mean, we can see.
I don't want those shits in my fucking deck.
Okay.
Showing up when I'm trying to get the boiler room.
I have nothing to trade. I have nothing to offer.
Too dangerous to pick up. A puzzle box! This one has 2 colors, though.
What? So, am I trying to make them all... Whoa. Interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
Indeed. What am I doing? What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing. I have to pee.
Go pee. So it's basically like I'm rotating this.
Joy, may I get up? Thank you.
That was easy.
Well, I asked nicely.
Because you're a polite boy.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you're rude.
Sometimes I'm a rude boy like Rihanna was talking about.
Yeah, that's what she was referring to.
She was talking about how I'm rude and I can't get a boner. In that song.
Okay, so... Okay. Alright. Okay. What? Jacob just went outside. Which is really funny, considering the thing that he said was that he had to pee. Did I just, like, lock myself out of this? Okay, good. Is it anything fun? I don't know, it's for you. The hell? I doubt it's, like, actually for me. Oh, no, I know what it is. It's an extension cable for an air conditioner. I hecked it. I hecked it. I hecked it. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. It's going to be so easy. Oh, frick. Butts. Butts, man. Butts. Butts. I'm getting all heated. No. No, that's not what I wanted to do! I did it. I did it. We got more money. Just pick up the dynamite, kid. What the hell was that? It was one of my cats. I did it. I got nothing to trade. Nothing to offer. Pick up the dynamite, offer the dynamite. I'm begging you. What was the other thing we got? Oh, right, the code. Not convinced that wasn't random clicking. In the beginning, it was random clicking. You got a random click to see how things move. But then at the end, not random clicking. Purposeful clicking. I love a puzz. That's what you have to understand about me. Swim bird. Swim bird, 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 bird. Okay. I wrote this down. 11:28. What? What in the hell? That's a get. That's a freaking get. More steppy permanently? Our food economy, I mean, our economy in general, through the damn roof. Damn. Go, kid, go. That's great. And we get to flame. Well, I thought we got a flame. And we get to flame. Beautiful day. So we're missing one flam, right? Yeah, we're missing one. That's great. That's great. We're winning. Okay. Just eat. Eat the apple. Eat it. Get more. Whee! Gardener's logbook. April 10th. Oh boy. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Ensuring closure of the West Wing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In addition to maintaining the gardens, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep, light groundkeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house. Okay, so green rooms equals perimeter. Per eye meter. Jacob?
Yeah.
We got some big gets. We got some really big gets.
What's happened?
The orchard? Get this. Well, I'm gonna... less exciting news. I solved the puzzle box.
Mm-hmm.
2 more allowance a day.
2 more?
2 more allowance a day.
That's actually huge.
The bigger one? The orchard? Permanent. Plus 20 feeties.
Permanent plus 20?
Permanent plus 20 feeties every run.
Oh my god.
Isn't that exciting?
That's amazing.
I also just learned that the green rooms are only draftable along the perimeter.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Oh, and the location has to do with the soil of what good diggables you get.
That's really interesting, actually.
Take a freaking photo of
Yeah,
this.
that's exactly what I was going to do.
You need to know why I peed outside? Oh, because you heard me open the front door? And you assume that that's where I went to pee and not to get the package that arrived?
Yeah.
It's because it's the way God intended it. God made outside to hold infinite amounts of piss.
Yeah. Oh, also we lit another flam.
Ooh.
We have 1 left.
A little flam.
So, are the locations of the flams listed?
The smudge pots.
Because so far they've all been, like, outside. This is the motherfucker we can't get to in the damn cloister.
I was snacking on those Old Bay goldfish.
I was going to ask you to bring me a snack, actually.
I didn't bring them up because I didn't know if we should snack while we're streaming because of the noise.
Yeah. Can you get me a handful of it and then I'll just mute the mic while I'm chewing? Is that okay? I'm hungry.
I will return.
I'm like little snackable hungry.
They're delicious.
Are they? You like it?
Yeah, they taste like Old Bay.
Jacob and I went to a wild grocery store today that scans... It's not the Amazon grocery store, because of a lot of things. But a grocery store that scans your items and you put them in the cart. It's crazy. I have been eyeing them dubiously. Well, Jacob got excited because there were Milanos that are London Fog Milanos. We're very curious about those. And then, so he went, ooh, and Jacob's not really a snack person, but he went, ooh, and he grabbed the London Fog Milanos, put them in the cart. And then right above it was the Old Bay goldfish and just went, ooh. I told them about your London Fog Milanos as well.
You mean these? Oh, you mean these? London Fog Milanos and these Old Bay seasoned goldfish? Is that what you mean?
Taste of Earl Grey tea with vanilla. I am very curious.
Yeah, I'm about to try one.
Yeah.
You want some of these?
Yeah, almost.
Just push the mic away from you. It should be fine. And I'll talk to chat.
I'll still get an email about my breathing.
Yeah, it's rude of you to breathe while you stream. If you were a computer, you're dropping them everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know we have ants. Where'd it go? What'd you do with it? She wants us to get ants.
That's good.
Jacob, if you see this, can you adjust the cam so that we aren't seeing monitor?
No.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because you can see the...
Oh. Is that really bothering you? Or is it not really bothering you and you're just saying it? I know it's not zoomed in, but it makes it more comfortable for me when it's not zoomed in because then I don't have to sit as closely.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to cram ourselves as closely in order to fit on the camera. So I was kind of a,
It was really good.
I had to decide which I cared about more.
Kind of tastes like pepper jack cheese.
Yeah, I could see that.
A little bit. It's delicious. Thank you
Also,
for bringing those.
This kind of gives the impression that you're like peeking over something to watch us.
Yeah.
Like you're like a little freak peeking over the fence to watch.
So even this dude doesn't know how to get into the damn cloisters. Into the inner Garth.
Gotta try one of these Milano cookies.
Try one of those Milanos.
I can't get in. Ah! Get the mic away. Get the mic away from me.
Get the mic away. Yeah?
They do taste like London Fog.
Yeah?
Yeah.
London Fog tea is delicious. Okay, big gets. Big gets. Wait, so we got all of these things. Did I not open the gas line in Blackbridge Grotto? Because I feel like these have all had, no. What had the gas lines? The apple orchard?
Schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse had? Okay. Alright. I thought maybe it was like these four were the four lights. Okay, our allowance is fine.
You want to try one of these cookies?
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
That's a good cookie, chat. Chat, I recommend it. If you like something that tastes like Earl Grey tea. If you like to savor the delicate taste of Earl Grey tea with creamy milk chocolate and a hint of vanilla, then you'll probably like it. What's it called? They're the Milano, Pepperidge Farm Milano London Fog flavor.
Tasty. All right.
What is the taste of Earl Grey tea? Earl Grey tea literally tastes like Earl Grey tea. Like when I taste it, I'm like, that's Earl Grey tea.
Yeah, a little floral.
I'm not sure what makes it taste that way. Somebody's going to know. Bergamot. I was going to say bergamot, but I thought I was going to be wrong, and so I didn't say it because I was scared. Just goes to show you, I'm always right and should never be scared.
Can we trade the dice at the trading post? I'm just curious about the trading post, so.
We certainly could see.
Yeah. Man, I really like those goldfish. I mean, in general, I like goldfish crackers, but.
But the Old Bay.
But the Old Bay.
Do you want to know why Old Bay is so good? 2 reasons. They've included 2 things. Coin purse for coupon book.
Actually, that could be good.
I don't even remember what the coin purse does.
Every time you collect 3 coins, you get an additional 1, I think.
Oh, and the coupon book makes a discount of everything you would buy.
For 1.
For 1.
Of 1.
They're kind of equivalent to me.
Yeah, I'll trade. Whatever.
Here's the things that it's got in it that makes everything taste good. 1, garlic powder. 2, MSG. If you got garlic powder and MSG on something, it's gonna taste good. And then the rest of what's on it is like paprika, celery salt, also 2 delicious things. But I'm pretty sure that with garlic powder and MSG, it's impossible to not have something taste good.
Yeah. I mean, MSG is just delicious.
That on its own makes things taste good, but
let's get some keys.
somebody mentioned cumin.
I was going to make a joke about it, but
That's also one of my favorite spices. Definitely one of my top 5 favorite spices.
let's do it. Okay. Great.
Midstream hype train because of Old Bay. Everyone got so hyped about Old Bay. And I don't blame them. Oh, chili powder is also in my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm cooking something and I want it to taste good, I don't even have to and I don't know exactly what to do.
Hype train is cracking me up.
Then the answer is always chili powder, cumin, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. You put those things on it, it's fucking good, no matter what.
I feel like we save aquarium because we know it's powered. So it would have to be... Well, we could do pantry. Unless we don't care about money. Which we kind of don't.
We don't super care about money, but
It's chapel.
we definitely don't care about money now.
Yeah.
Because we're about to lose all our money.
Yeah.
Parlor.
Parlor.
We love a parlor. Hi, Draz.
Hi, Draz.
Draz, good morning. We're gaming.
We're gaming,
And we're
Draz.
talking about spices. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U.
Okay, this has a U. Oh my god.
Did you drop it again?
Caught it.
These goldfish are making you crazy.
Oh.
The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter B.
I mean, technically true. Because don't they all...
They all have the letter B on them.
Yeah.
Therefore, the blue box is true.
Uh-huh.
Therefore,
Do they all contain a U?
well, this has to be the false one then. The black box must be the false one. So it can't be in this one because it contains the letter U. This one does not contain the letter U. So this is the one where they are inside of. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
It's the blue one, right?
It's the blue one.
Okay.
Jimmies! I got my Jimothy's, Jimothy's, Jimothy's. I got my Jimothy's, Jimothy's, Jimothy's.
So we could observatory.
Observatory's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's observe.
What we get?
Rooms with 4 doors are more common today.
Great.
And a gem. Diamondus minor.
Diamondus. Okay. You know, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like freaking instant ramen.
Like the spice pack.
The spice pack that
The
comes
instant
with
ramen
instant
spice
ramen.
pack. I could see that.
That's what this tastes like to me.
Yeah. I could see that.
It's like lingering in my mouth, and it's all I can taste. It's probably that MSG.
All I can taste. I should have said, come and take a ride. Get out of this place while we still have time.
Do we want to?
That's also a Jimmy. Jimmy E. World.
Do we want a passage way because it's powered, or do we want to save it because it's powered? And we pantry way now. I feel like maybe we pantry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I agree. Pantry now. Passage later. You don't have a lot of money. I think maybe courtyard makes sense.
Okay. I mean, we don't have a shovel, but maybe we will.
They never give it to you twice in a row.
I don't know if I want to waste a key.
Could be a key in there. Don't do it. Don't do it. If there's not a key in there, people will be pissed at me. But there could be.
You're right, there could be.
Jacob, stop mimicking my pose. It feels like you're mocking me. I am mocking you. I'm Gary Faceman. I sit like this. I have bad posture and low energy. Oh, I couldn't possibly sit up all the way. It's too hard. I'm just gonna sit like this and just get lower and lower and lazier and lazier.
Get his ass.
They said,
Get their ass.
What the fuck?
Get their ass. Get Gary's ass. Did someone say they're in a hammock? That's incredible.
I wish I was in a hammock.
Yeah, really. Securite.
Security good.
He's so small. I mean, you do you, man.
What do you mean?
You get comfy.
I wasn't even comfy.
Oh, you were just doing it to mock Gary.
I was just doing it to mock Gary.
There's another hype train. Do we have one hype train for Old Bay and one hype train because we were shitting on Gary?
A hype train to mock Gary. The Gary mocking hype train. Everyone contributes to our efforts to mock Gary. I appreciate everyone coming together for this. I think it's a good cause. A righteous cause.
We don't really need the dark room anymore.
Did you set the security to high?
No.
You should do that.
I can't back out now.
Well, after you do this, you should do that.
Commissary?
We don't need the dark room, but the dark room is powered and security is powered. I'm pretty sure.
That's a good point. Yeah, it is powered.
So I think maybe but then we don't know what the fuck we're drafting from the dark room.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But we know boiler room is a 1 gem room. So we could, if we got a 1 gem, we could do it.
Why am I setting it to high?
So we get more security doors.
But we don't have a key card.
We don't need a key card. You turned off the security system with the utility room.
Oh. How did I forget already?
I don't know. You're probably thinking about having a baby or something.
I'm a little distracted. Okay.
Zerp. We haven't even got the pool yet, though, have we? Well, none of these cost anything. Guess just pick one.
How is it always furnace? It's always fucking furnace.
It is always furnace.
100% of the time, it's furnace. And I'm not even gonna get a freaking key because it's not powered. This room is just a dead end.
That's amazing.
This is ass.
It's really good. One gem room?
1 gem room. Oh, fuck you.
It's this one. Shake it like a sauce shaker. Oh, everything's
Coupon.
cheap. It's on sale.
Coupon. Coupon book. Oh no, I traded the coupon book. I traded the coupon book for a battery.
Well, then why is everything? It's just on sale. Just happens to be.
Is it the day? Aren't there certain days where everything's half off?
Get the Shuvel because we got the green room.
What does the salt do? Oh, it's something about the meals.
Shake it like a salt shaker.
Rotunda.
The rotunda rotates. That's interesting. I guess that is in the name.
I guess it's just like so you can access any.
Yeah. We've not been in the rotunda.
It is 3 jemmies though. It is 3 jimmies.
I kind of feel like this run is fucked.
Yeah.
Honestly. Because we have so few feet. I thought we were starting the day with 20 more feet. How do we run out of so many feet?
No, that's the next one.
Oh, it's the next day. Damn, this Tunda is roting. Is furnace? That's what makes everything look hot?
Yeah.
What does furnace do? Make red rooms more likely?
Yeah. This ass, man.
Shit is so ass.
It's ass. Spare haul me.
Shit is insanely ass. I need more goldfish.
Freaking locked, dude. This sucks. Let me in. They're all security doors.
That's why we do it.
This sucks. Why not? Just give it to me. At least I got a key.
This run is insanely dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
The aquarium. We can look at the gay fish before we die.
We can look at the gay fish before we die, yeah.
Not for very long, but at least we got to see them. The gay fish made you want to eat goldfish. I mean, they are the snack that smiles back, which is pretty gay.
In, like, the original sense of the word gay.
No.
Oh.
It's gay to smile.
Damn. Hear that? Hear that, conservatives?
If you're any self-respecting heterosexual man, you will not smile. It shows weakness. You need to frown and scowl at everything.
But then also when we talk about how hard it is to be a man because you're not allowed to express yourselves, we will blame the liberals.
I'm gonna blame women.
Yeah. And not say it's something we're putting on ourselves.
Joke's on you, I'm not self-respecting or heterosexual. Then smile away, brother. What do we got here?
Tool Shadow is good. Oh, but Sheltered, great.
They're both great, honestly. Can't go wrong either way.
Let's do Shelter in case we get this damn archives.
Someone said that there's a male loneliness epidemic and it's women's fault, and someone else said that toxic masculinity was women's fault. And both of those things are true, actually. Because it used to be that women didn't have a lot of power or autonomy unless they were married to a man, which meant that if you're a woman, you had to just like marry a man in order to be able to do anything, which made it a lot easier for men to get married to women. But now everything's all fucked up because women are like treated like people. And so they can do whatever they want, including not marrying a man, which is crazy.
That's pretty messed up.
Because then how are men supposed to be married? Are they supposed to develop personalities and learn how to treat people well? That's a shame.
That's fucking sucks. That's a damn shame.
That fucking sucks.
That's a damn shame. 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 That's a damn shame
Used to be, as a man, I just had to exist. And then women had to marry me. Just absolutely insane.
I agree.
Jacob's conservative run. I'm doing like a Stephen Colbert type of ironic. This is my ironic conservative bit. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go. Let's see if we can't get like the breaker room this way.
It's like
we'll just open this. Oh, well, there is a free item in here.
I love a free item.
Coin purse.
It was the same joke I made because we every year watch the cooking competition show Tournament of Champions.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it's the only cooking competition that's judged entirely blind, where the judges don't know even who's in the competition, much less whose dish they're eating. And it's been going for 6 years now, and a woman has won every single year. A man has yet to win Tournament of Champions in the first like fully blind cooking competition show, which is telling. Might be a little telling, but I keep yelling to every time we watch it. I keep yelling to Julia. I'm like, this is my one. Like, I watched this show, and I got to be on the boys' side. I got to be like, come on, man, let's go. Yeah. One man can do it. And then when it doesn't happen, I have a bit where I say that it's not fair to men to judge it blindly, because when you judge it blindly, the women keep winning.
Yeah. It is funny though, because Jacob will root. He's like, I gotta root for the boys this time. But then like the woman he's going against, Jacob's like, well, I'm not upset about it. He's like,
well, no,
she's great too, you know.
I like all the women that have won the show.
Yeah,
I think they're amazing. But you know, every year I just got to come back in and be like, this is the year.
Yeah.
Were you doing math without me?
Sorry.
6 squared is 36. Did you know that?
No.
Minus 16. Do you know what that is? It's 20.
Oh, dang.
This one is 6 squared again. 36 minus 20 is 16.
Garden key.
Oh, we got ads.
Dang.
Ads.
I'm just gonna open this.
Ads.
And get what we get. See what we get. Apples are extra delicious today.
So true.
That's what the stars say.
Kaz, enjoy your food. Enjoy your food you're going to eat, whatever it may be.
What are we going to eat?
Oh, we just learned about a dish in Chile today.
Oh yeah, we're gonna order dinner soon, huh?
What was it? It was on Northern Lion doing like the food guesser. Oh, it was like the clams with the Parmesan cheese.
Oh yeah.
It was like clams with Parmesan cheese or something on it. It had a name that I forget, but it was from Chile. So maybe that's what you're going to eat.
So Northern Lion's been playing a game on his like miscellaneous streams, where one of the things is where you compare food sold at sports stadiums, and you pick which you think is more delicious, and you see what the audience votes.
Yeah, the Scrandle. Scrandle's the funniest thing in the world to me.
Because there are probably still some British people awake. I have a question for British people. 2 questions, actually. 1, 3 questions.
Oh my God.
I have 3 questions.
At least ask one of them first.
Number 1. Why the fuck is your food so dry? 2. When you decide that your food isn't dry, why is it in a pool of liquid?
It's either so dry or so insanely wet.
3. Why do you just take a perfectly good, delicious pie and put it between some hamburger buns and say that's a different meal?
Oh, that's the craziest one. The pie inside of the bun. I'm like, you can't do that. The outside of the pie is already the carb element of the dish. You can't then put that inside of a bun. That's psychotic.
Someone said Julia hates gravy. I don't hate gravy. I love gravy. You don't understand. Some of the pictures for the stadium foods are like, here's like a styrofoam box. We put a pie in the middle, and then it's literally filled with the loosest gravy, the most watery gravy you've ever seen in your goddamn life, filled to the brim. So if you tilt that shit at all in transport going to your seat, it is spilling all over the place. It is a deluge. You have turned that pie into Atlantis.
It's the amount of gravy that's the problem. You've never heard of a pie in a bun? I hadn't either, but apparently at some of your football stadiums, they are serving this dish.
Yeah. And then also there was one dish that was from England where we're like, that looks delicious. And then it was at the freaking Arsenal stadium.
That's why we're Gooners.
That's why we're Gooners.
This is why we're Gooners.
I also want to say that I love British food. And mostly Scottish food, but I love food in the UK. Just like sometimes it's like I said, the driest thing I've ever seen in my life or the most flooded thing I've ever seen in my life. Those are my questions. But I love British pies. I think they're delicious. I love a shepherd's pie. I love a pasty.
Yeah, I love all the food. It's just it's a matter of execution.
Yeah.
And I think that oftentimes you get exposed to the poorest execution of these dishes, especially when it's the stadium food.
That's true. There was also one dish that was like fries or whatever covered in cheese, and it looked so remarkably dry. And there was a sauce on it too. And I was still like, how did you make this sauce look dry?
Oh, you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about that fucking potato truck. That has the Instagram truck. Or whatever, the TikTok.
Spud truck, whatever.
That shit pisses me off so much. They got a line around the block, and then the people are coming up being like, yeah, give me a baked potato with cheese. And it's literally just like cold, shredded cheddar cheese, unmelted on a baked potato. And then they're like, great, here's fucking 15 pounds or whatever.
Here's 17 pounds for my spud you cut open and put cold, dry-ass cheese on top that I could have made for less than $1 in my own home.
That shit pisses me off. A baked potato is one of the easiest things on earth to make. And they're not even doing anything special on it. They're just putting like beans on it, man. You could put beans on it at home. Anyway.
It does drive me insane because it's like I understand. Okay.
And I also love baked potatoes.
Like, yes, I understand going to a place. Like, one of the first stops we're going to make after baby is I'm going to this freaking hot dog stand that I love. It's going to cost me more than it would take.
You're doing
more
a great
than it
job.
Would cost.
You got it.
To make it at home. And I understand that. But the hot dog itself, with what I want on it, it's going to be like $4, right? It was pretty cheap.
Yeah.
The spud truck is literally, it's like people go up and they're like, I want a baked potato just with scallions on it. And it's like, that would take you a minute of actual labor to do. And it would cost you $1. The freaking hot dog, like, and then they'll charge you like 14 pounds for it. It's like the upcharge that like drives me nuts.
I mean, I don't know if it's actually that expensive, but it's too expensive for a baked potato. That's damn true.
That's damn true. So it's like, I understand not wanting to make it yourself. And like, you're paying for the convenience. But there's like so much of a convenience charge that I'm willing to pay for like so much effort, you know? Like sometimes I'll go to an Italian place and get like a bolognese. That's pretty easy to make. I could make that myself. I could make a chicken parm myself.
A bolognese is a labor-intensive dish. A bolognese takes time.
A chicken parm?
Chicken parm takes time. Breading chicken is a whole hassle in and of itself. Anyways, the white box does not have a statement. That's true.
That's true. That's damn true.
The gems are in a box with a statement.
That's also damn true.
No,
well,
that's false. So it's in the white box.
Well, this is true.
Yeah.
And okay, yeah.
So it's in the white box. Three free gems.
I really think the heart of my issue with the spud truck. Should we use a special key or no?
What special key do we have?
The garden key?
There's no reason to do it.
It's truly like my problem with the spud truck is that the things that people are getting on it, like if you're getting like a lot of stuff on it, I understand. Because that's just like a lot of stuff, a lot of ingredients you're not going to have in your own home. Shovel?
Shovel always good.
Shovel always good. It's like the people who go up and they're like, I want a baked potato and one ingredient.
Yeah, honestly, what the issue is for me is that they're not even like pretending to do anything to it that makes it upscale from
Like melted the cheese.
What you would make at home. Like put the cheese on and then stick it under like a salamander for like 30 seconds to melt the cheese. Like something. Like it's the cold shreds. It's the Heinz baked beans. The ballroom.
Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gem to 2 gem, which means we're gonna lose a gem. So this is going to cost us 3 gem technically. But we've not seen it before.
We've not seen it.
So should we just do it?
Also, chat, a salamander is like a device that, it's like the broiler in your oven.
It's hot on the top.
It's an extremely hot element on the top that you lower onto your food to...
I'm gonna do it.
To melt or toast the top. Clara and Simon.
Aren't we Simon?
We're a Simon. But wasn't our dad also Simon?
Mm. Hey, Jacob, what do you want for dinner?
Baked potato. Baked potato, cold cheese. No salt. Hold the salt, please.
Yeah, it's like, I guess you're right.
Oh, we got more pages.
Yeah. Under.
We already solved this mystery, though. I think this is...
Find among the white trees under 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is just the shit we already solved.
Did it. I just threw something.
What happened there?
I don't know. I don't know what just got yeeted off of your...
We do need to order dinner.
We do, yeah.
What's the vibe? You don't even know the vibe?
There's a lot that I could do.
Name one.
I mean, I'm basically down for anything except for... Well, okay, I'm going through it.
I just want you to know, chat, this is what we do every time we order.
Yeah.
Is that locating the vibe is a task. Because both of us are too casual about it.
Yeah.
We're too casual about the vibe.
I could do, honestly,
Here we go.
and feel free to say no.
Okay. We have to ask chat.
Chat, how does everyone feel about a big Chicky Sam?
A big Chicky Sam.
Or a Chicky Sam?
I love a Chicky Sam. You think I'd say no to a Chicky Sam?
I would do Chicky Sam.
Okay.
But again, there's a lot of things I could do.
I'm down with Chicky Sam. We have to decide. I obviously don't want to dox us by naming the restaurants that are around us.
Yeah, do you want to like pick a place or give me a vague vibe?
Well, we got this one.
True, yeah.
We also got
That one was pretty good.
we also got this. We got this one.
True.
I'll see what other ones we got.
Do you just want to like pick one that... Guys, what was the thing I picked? Was it Shelter?
It would say you were sheltered if you had picked Shelter. In the bottom right, it would say Sheltered. But apparently you did pick Shelter?
I did.
Maybe it doesn't show right now.
I mean, there's no real point in taking Dark Room. Maybe we should save Dark Room for if we have power.
Dark Room?
Dark Room?
Bon Marble.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, chat, by the way.
I'm like 90% sure this is an AI sandwich.
Yeah, because what is that? What is that piece of like chicken blending into like a pepper slice?
This sandwich is not a real sandwich. I don't believe it, and I don't approve of it. Got the gall to post an AI sandwich on your page.
Well, it's probably one of those like fake location places too.
Pissing me off is what it's doing.
Oh, someone in chat, Isaac Mayer. What do you serve with an AI sandwich? Microchips.
Mods, ban that person. I can't have anyone that funny in the chat. It's a risk. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Tress saluted. I don't want to do that. Where am I? Oops. Okay. We're sheltered, so we could use gym now.
We could use gym now.
Because it's also not powered.
Do you think we're ever going to pull the fucking pool again?
No.
Because if we don't pull pool, there's literally no reason to do anything. No pool equals no play.
Yeah. I was going to open this because why the fuck not? Oh, fun.
Okay. All right, we're doing this.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
I'm more than okay with that.
More than okay with that.
Yeah.
She's insanely okay with it.
You know what? I'm gonna go south for a sec. See if I can't open something that gives me gems. +1 foot for each room in your house. What if I could? Let's storeroom.
This place is so close, though. I think I'm going to go pick it up.
Okay.
If it's this close, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. The thought of a delivery person picking it up and then bringing it half a mile to my house.
Yeah.
And then I have to look them in the eye. I can't do it. I can't live like that.
I don't really need any books. Oh. Oh no, we've had the study before. 4 items. Let's do that. I know it's a gem, but Ozzy!
Hey, Olive, remember what I told you about these pants?
Do you want me to give you... I don't have the blanket.
I have
the
it.
blanket. Oh, I got a gem. Did I? Oh, the salt shaker. Useless. Just slider.
She's gotten good at it.
Yeah, she has.
She knows what's happening when I do it.
Yeah, it only took her like 6 years.
I will just pretend to limp when they bring me the food. When I first read your message, I thought it said, I'll just pretend to be limp. When they deliver the food. Like you're just laying on your front stoop. Like just put the food down next to me. I'll handle the rest.
I did order food the other day. And it's like, I had the same delivery. Well, no, this is a different guy. But I was like slow to get to the door and I don't know, the whole thing. I was like, I'm pregnant. Be nice to me. We have a shovel, right?
We got a shovel.
We got a shovel.
You think we don't have a shovel? Are you crazy?
Hi, Olive. Old shoe.
Old shoe.
Nothing of interest.
Old shoe.
Olive, you look very pleased. You're a good girl. Joy's been so happy in the house. And there's a spot in the back of the house that gets hit with a lot of sun. And we put like a little rug there. And she just sometimes we'll just catch her rolling in it.
Yeah, she just rolls back and forth in the sunbeam.
And then if you try to pet her, she goes, ah. God damn it.
Can you pick one of those and then pick
What I want?
Then pick what you want.
Okay.
I can't help but feel like we're not going to complete this tonight in this game.
Yeah.
We made good progress, but I don't think it's going to happen unless it happens soon.
It's like pretty... It's like pretty frustrating, I have to say.
Olive, you're such a good cat. You're such a good cat, and what for? What does it earn you? You could be a bad cat and we would still keep you and feed you. And yet you choose to be a good cat. It speaks to your character.
That's true, it does though. I want...
Don't say it out loud.
Well, what kind of cheese do I want with this one, Jacob? Do I want that, or will that blow me out?
that might be a little
Too much?
a little much.
That's what I thought. This one? No. I don't really like that one. No, I do like that one. I don't like this one.
I'd probably go that one or that one.
Okay. You know what? I wanted to see.
You know what I keep thinking about?
What?
How Felix is going to grow up and possess some sort of intersection of our two personalities.
Yeah.
And I wonder which traits he's going to take from each one of us. Because then also he'll develop like tertiary traits unrelated to either one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like how I developed the trait of being extremely skeptical and critical and like logically minded, which neither one of my parents have. And
That's
so I
true.
don't know where it came from.
But we are both like that too.
We are both like that. So I wonder what traits he's going to take from either one of us, and then also what traits he's going to develop as a result of his experience.
Yeah. I am like that's I think the thing that I'm most excited about is to find out what like who he is, you know.
Jacob, through implication, did you call your parents gullible fools? Well, you know, Trump voters, so I would say, yeah, 100%. 100 million%.
Did your mom vote?
No, technically my mom is a non-voter, so I don't know where that places her, but
Okay. That's good. Thank you. Sometimes Olive holds out her paw like this when she's asleep. So I like to high five it. Something I'm very curious about. So on my French side, we are all, or my grandma is blonde because we're Northern French. Northern French people tend to be blonde. But being blonde and blue-eyed is like two recessive genes. I guess my mom has green eyes and red hair, but Clara and Frankie both have blonde hair and blue eyes.
yeah, they do.
Which is really interesting because my sister-in-law is Italian. This sucks. I could just draft this and not go in. I'm gonna do that. So I'm interested to see if Felix gets blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah, I'll be interested as well.
Also, my brother doesn't have blonde hair or blue eyes.
He kind of does.
He has green eyes.
They're like light though.
But also green is a mutation of blue.
We rollin'. Chamber of Mirrors.
I gotta take this just because
Got to take a little look-see do.
What in the world?
Ah,
I'm not real.
this is a funky little place, huh? I guess you have to would circle around it, which you cannot even do. because you can't go over there. When I was born, I had blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, your eyes are pretty light, so.
But they were like your eyes.
Yeah, my eyes.
And then they darkened, much like my spirit.
All right, I think we call it. This brought us nothing.
A lot of babies will be born with blue eyes, then develop pigment as late as 2 years old. Yeah, I think that's normally the case because I had light hair and blue eyes. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what he develops.
Yeah.
Dude, what if he like is born blonde hair, blue eyes, but then when he turns 2 years old, his hair turns blue and we know he's the protagonist.
Whoa.
And we're like, holy shit, the protagonist is finally here.
I'm going to say...
This is what it's all been for.
I don't have mom of a protagonist vibe.
Well, you'll die.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, it is an anime.
You'll die,
with a boy
unfortunately.
protagonist. Yeah. I'll be dead.
Yeah, you'll die of anime protagonist mom disease.
Which is just like being feeble in a hospital. Yeah.
You'll die and I'll disappear.
Yes.
And then it'll find me later and I'll be the villain.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything like in here? Forget. Potato. Yeah, so that coat... Oh, it's a blending of two. Okay.
A blending of the two.
It's like nothing in here other than dig spots, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like... What is with moms in anime who are just like... She's a mom. She's dying of a thing. She seems perfectly healthy.
They often put the mom in the hospital as an excuse to build sympathy for the main character who tends to be focused on paying for it or supporting the mom in some way.
Right, but my question is, what are those moms dying of? Why are all...
They're dying of anime mom disease.
Yeah, what is it?
That's what it is.
The Totoro condition. Yeah, it's the Totoro condition. It's freaking like so many shonens. I mean, shoujos.
Dude, why they need to make a shonen anime that is about the mom, where the protagonist son gets anime mom disease and he's in the hospital. And she's like, I gotta get out there and do it to rescue my son.
I ain't no protagonist.
And then she becomes the hero. You ever think about something like that?
That would be fun. Black box is empty. The black box is true. So both of these would be true? No.
Well, we're gonna assume they are, and we're gonna move forward with that. The black box is black.
That's true.
That's definitely true. Then I would say...
Then both of these are false, right? Because if the black box is...
Yes.
Well,
they both have to be false, which means it's in the black box. The gems are in the black box.
Great. Breaker? Oh.
Breaker.
Great.
Breaker.
Should we... No, yeah. What if I could?
Protagonist doctor tries to cure a hospital full of anime mom disease to avenge his dead anime mom. See, now we're on to something.
I like it. Yeah.
What if anime mom still has anime mom disease, but the grandma becomes the protagonist to save her?
Damn.
We're thinking outside the box here. I'm liking this.
I'm gonna do this and hope we get a shovel at some point. Oh, sledgehammer. Thanks, huh? Is there a box now? Okay. Or whatever. Guess we get feed out of it. We can see if there's a shovel for sale. We probably won't be able to afford it though.
No, I won't be able to buy it for 5.
Spare haul.
Have any of y'all been reading that that Shonen Jump manga about the male witch? I forget what it's called. It's called like Ichi the Witch or something. It is called Ichi the Witch. That one's been really fun. It's like the trope of it sounds like played out, but the way it's executed I really like. It's because it's like a world where only women are witches and they sort of run society. And then, of course, as is the trope, it's about the one guy who, through circumstances, becomes a witch. But the way they do it, I think, is like so fun because all of the witch characters are so well designed and so cool and unique and like interesting. And then Ichi, like the main character, is like powerful, but he's also like fucking dumb as a bag of shit because he lived in the woods his whole life. So he's like all based on like instinct and like hunting and stuff like that. So he has to be like directed and reined in by like all the witches. And I've really enjoyed it so far. Both the writer and artist are women, so I trust them. I got that vibe as I was reading it. I was like, I don't feel like this was written by a man because all of the female characters are too good.
That's sad.
Sometimes men can write good female characters. It is possible and it does happen. It's
But in
just that
anime?
most of the time,
But in anime?
most of the time you can tell. I'm always surprised when it's not a woman that's written it. She's remembering. I feel like in like I think like Chainsaw Man, the boiler room, but we don't have the fucking pool or the pump room.
It's One Piece, Jacob.
We should get the boiler room down for sure.
Yes.
I was gonna say I feel like in Chainsaw Man the women are written as well as the men are written, and that they're all written strangely.
Yeah.
But they're not like written, you know, differently.
Yeah. I was trying to remember what anime I've really been liking the female characters in. And it's not an anime. It's freaking Expedition 33.
Oh, Expedition 33. God, it rips so hard. I won't say anything for fear of spoilers, but we are in Act 3. And I'm just so in love with it. The story's been so incredible.
Yeah.
Awful Bad Awful said, I don't know, I'm more of an Expeditions 1 through 32 kind of guy. You fool.
You fool.
You fell right into our trap. The expeditions count down from 100, not up from 1.
Idiot. Join Gregory and the Lazy Sid or whatever their name was.
Gregory and the Lazy Sit. Their name had nothing to do with sitting lazily.
But
Is Gary Faceman.
Gary. Join Gary. Join Gary and the Lazy Sit.
Gregory and the Lazy Sit is a great band name. The pool! The pool!
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Wait. Fuck.
Consult the map.
There's no power.
We don't need to power the pool.
No, but there's no... I can't send the power anywhere. The security. I can send it through security.
Yeah, you send it through security.
Okay. Okay.
You send the power through security, and then we only have that one door through security to route the power through. But pump room is really likely now that we've drafted pool. I feel like we usually get pump room really fast after pool, right? Right? Answer me.
I think.
So I feel like we'll either get pump room or at least a powered room. Oh, this is scary. We're out of keys. Okay, these rooms are powered. Are we still sheltered? We're not sheltered. It's gonna have to be weight room then.
The dark room's also powered.
We can't read the fucking...
But we know it costs a gem, right?
Why would we risk it? We have 53 steps.
Yeah.
And these are security doors, which is great. And we have a lot of options from here. I really don't want to take archives.
No, that will be our last resort.
Yeah.
Let's take library, because we have these two other rooms.
Yeah, we got 2 other rooms. Pump room! Pump room! Pump room!
We did it!
Yes, dude! It's powered now!
Holy...
Tank 1 fill! Tank 1 fill! Now click reservoir or whatever. Tank 1 drain? Fill? What are we doing?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, you take it out of that and then you can... Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tank one drain. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait a minute. Is it... No. Hold on. What am I doing?
Yes. Yes.
Yes!
We're fucking doing it.
Okay. How far are we from the foundation? Not that far.
Not that far. Go right there. Go straight over there.
Oh my god. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'll take that. Whatever.
Gains. The gains are insanes.
Okay. Okay. What the?
What?
I thought Joy hit me. Okay.
Now we go down,
Yes.
and then we go to the bottom of the reservoir and around.
No keys, though? We don't need keys where we're going.
I hope we don't need keys where we're going.
We don't need keys where we're going.
We don't know for a fact that we don't need keys where we're going, but the reservoir is drained now permanently.
Yes.
So we don't have to get those rooms ever again in that order.
That's freaking beautiful.
Go through the thing. Don't go this way.
I just wanted to Italian salute.
Italian salute.
The Italian. See, that's the minecart I was talking about.
Yeah, I know.
tone sometimes is so funny. Like, I know you don't mean it like that, but to other people, it sounds...
Sorry, I'm just hyped. I'm hyped.
What are all of these? Do I, like...
Do we need keys for these boxes?
Or is there one right one?
We don't have any keys. Do we have a sledge?
We have a sledge.
Can we sledge these fuckers open?
Well, I'm wondering if there's one right one.
Well, won't we find it if we sledge them all?
That's a good point.
Also, I really thought this was going to go to the other side. Does it not? Are these unsledgeable?
These are unsledgeable trunks.
Unsledgeable trunks, just like from Dragon Ball Z? So you're telling me we need a fuck ton of keys. I should have known. I should have known there was just going to be another puzzle down here.
It's not even a puzzle. It's like I have this item. I love a puzzle. I love a puzzle because I get to it and I can like do something about it. This shit's just like, haha, you don't have a secret password that you can't get.
How are we ever supposed to get to the other side? Though. Will something in one of these trunks give us
the ability to fucking swim?
Well, then maybe it will have something that allows us to...
Grappling hook.
There is a boat over there. Among the rocks. But I don't know how we get that boat over here. You know he can't clamber.
I'm squeezing. I'm squeezing.
She's moving.
I'm squeezing.
Just, you know, keep it up. Keep it up. We're squeezing.
I'm squeezing.
It's not. He's not squeezing.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
If we unlock one of the things, does it stay unlocked for the rest of the runs? That's a question for chat.
One of the trunks?
Yeah. Or do I have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a bajillion keys? Yes.
So this is like a multi-run process of unlocking these chests. So basically, like, our next run will be focused solely around obtaining keys.
I guess so. I mean, we have more rooms that we can open.
I mean, getting a bunch of keys is easier than getting the fucking boiler room and the pump room.
Yeah.
In the right order in the same run.
Yeah. Or is there like one trunk I really need to open? Because that is my suspicion.
I think I need to go get the food.
Is that true?
Well, it says we're past the pickup time, but it doesn't say it's ready. But I probably should go over there.
Okay. Do you want to feed Joy while you're out?
I would love to feed Joy.
And then keys for sale. Jacob, keys for sale.
Keys for sale? Well, why don't you buy some? Why don't you buy one?
Just one? That's ass.
Excuse me, Olive.
Do I have like another? I could go into the courtyard.
She's my sweet cat.
Thanks for going to get the food.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna put on my hoodie.
I'm probably gonna keep playing while you're gone.
Do it.
Okay. I just don't want you to feel like you're missing out on anything. I got a key.
Don't feel like you need to wait for me if you would make progress.
Okay.
You can just tell me what happened.
Okay. I guess it is recorded.
I could just watch it, but it's even faster if you just tell me.
That's true. Okay. Oh, I can buy another key?
Alright, bye, chat.
Everyone's saying bye. Okay. A cupcake? That's 10 feet! I don't really need that. Wait, where's the other... Excuse me? Are the chests a normal door? Are there any more diggable spots we see? I did get a lockpick, but do the chests count? They are not. Okay, that's what I thought. So we have 21 feet. We could try to farm some more keys on the south side, since we're so close to the bottom anyway. I think maybe that's what we should do. But not go too far. Okay, this will get us one. And more coinage. Okay. Nothing adventurous. Cool. Love that. So then let's go over here. That's more feet. Because we got to... Yeah, we got to eat. Right? Okay. Let's eat this... country stew pie. Additional 10 if you have a boiler room in your house. Let's have some dinner. All right, hell yeah. Okay, so now we have a little bit more free reign. More key! Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. All that talk about British food. Like I said, I love a stew. I love a pie. Shepherd's pie. Love a shepherd's pie. Dang it. All right, let's see. Bye, Jacob. Be safe.
Bye.
It's got a lot of gems just now. Okay. Since we have so many feet, I don't really want green rooms. Let's go with the West Wing Hall. Someone's talking about Alfredo right now. I went through a huge like fettuccine Alfredo phase. And I think I still would be, except it like completely wrecks me now. Okay. But I do like it. Our car sounds like a UFO when it leaves. Or when it's reversing, because we have a little hybrid. This makes me laugh every time. Might as well. Shepherd's pie is lamb. Cottage pie is beef. Oh, then I like a cottage pie. I don't eat lamb. And honestly, I don't really eat that much beef to begin with. Beef is on I have a meat priorities list, which has kind of taken a backseat in the pregnancy because I need protein and iron and things. But I limit how much meat I have every week. Pork is basically on the never. Beef is on the special occasion. This could be good. Take that. Chicken is on like the, if I'm going to eat a meat, it's probably going to be chicken. Do I care about floor plan drafting anymore? I don't think I do. Also, this will close me out. This fish. I also have fish kind of rarely, but I'll have it more, especially again while pregnant. I usually have fish as like a sushi or a poke. Hot dog. For all my joking about how many hot dogs I eat or how much I want a hot dog, I have maybe 3 hot dogs a year. Turkey I do eat. I really have meat like 2 or 3 times a week. Chat? Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Why is it every time? Why don't you eat pork? I don't eat pork. What the hell is this? Is it the mage? Oh yeah, mage chamber. I don't eat pork because of I like the animal pigs too much. Is basically what it comes down to, if I'm being honest. It's really just that they are like very smart creatures, and I feel like most places that raise them are not giving them a life they deserve. You know what I mean? Like, my only hesitation in talking about it is because like I don't want to like guilt shame anyone, but it's just like my personal choice. I'm gonna do this because it doesn't cost me anything. And I don't know like what's gonna be after the room. All right, let's go back to the foundation. Yeah, they're just they're like really smart creatures. And it's also like I am less hesitant. I'm still hesitant. I still limit very much so how much meat I eat. But I am more... Did I check on this? I did, yeah. Diamondus. I am more likely to eat meat that comes from, like, directly from a farm that I am witnessing with my own eyeballs. Like, we have a farmer's market and in town, and like they will have local farms, and I can know for a fact that they actually like care about the animals and that those animals are having like a good life, which makes me feel like a little bit better about it. To know that I'm encouraging like places that, you know, at least treat them with some sort of respect and love, other than like those horrible weird meat factories. But usually, like, Jacob and I will eat, they have, like, really good vegetarian burgers now. I was just talking about this, but when I was a kid, the only vegetarian burger that was around was if you had, like, a mushroom burger, or the only one that was available to me was a mushroom burger, and it's literally, like, they grilled a shiitake and then just, like, put it on a bun. You know? And that was weird. He's back.
I'm back.
That was fast.
Yup.
Jacob, I have 7 keys.
7 keys?
Yeah. Seven keys and 21 feet. Oh, I forgot to buy. I could go do that, actually. I have a lot of feet. Let's go buy one more key. Might as well.
You see, chat, why it would have been absurd for me to have a delivery man
Yeah.
bring the food. This is how long it took me to go there and come back.
Yeah.
A delivery man would have struck me.
Yeah.
Struck me in the face.
Okay. Buy one key.
I was talking about veggie burgers?
We were talking about veggie burgers. Well, I was talking about how I don't really eat that much meat, and then I was talking about my meat eating list. Like how pork is basically off my list of options, except for like extremely rarely. I should also say my meat preference list is out the window if someone's cooking for me. Like I don't want to be ungrateful, you know?
Someone asked my meat preference in Mapo tofu. It's ground pork. It's not a preference thing. That's just what it is.
Also, lamb is on my never.
That's what goes in it.
Lamb is off my list. But not for any reason other than personal traumas.
But yeah, the people talking about the bean burgers.
Oh, I mean, burgers.
You know that beans are my body.
and his blood.
And my blood. I love a bean burger.
Yeah.
There was a place in Georgia. It's not just in Georgia. It's a chain called Houston's. This is the place me and Nathan always talk about because he had the same place in Maryland under a different name.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't remember what his in Maryland was called, but he was talking about how much he loved the ribs from there.
Yeah.
And and I said, "Oh, I had a place I loved the ribs from," and we realized it was the same place
under different names,
just named 2 different things.
Okay.
But their ribs are incredible there, but also they have an incredible black bean burger. It was the first black bean burger I ever had. Mm-hmm. And theirs was so good that forever I've been like, oh, black bean burgers are amazing.
Jacob makes a black bean burger that I absolutely love. It's black bean burger patty with, is it sriracha mayo or chipotle mayo?
Whichever one we got at the time.
Pepper jack cheese and a fried egg. I have not been able to have the fried egg in 9 months. But
not the runny egg. You've been able to have the fried egg hard.
Yeah, but no runny egg. And I love a runny egg. I'm a recent convert to the runny egg. It's delicious. It's such a good combo.
And just to be clear, I do not make the patty.
Correct.
It is a frozen black bean patty.
Yeah.
But the one I like the most are from the brand called Actual Veggies, I think is what it's called. Mm-hmm. I think those are the ones we've been eating.
I think you're right. Yeah.
And
really
those are my favorite ones I've had so far.
Yeah. We used to have the Bubbas, I think they were called.
We've tried a lot.
Those are pretty good.
We've
yeah.
tried a lot because I like to, if I like a thing, I like to try a lot of different brands.
What was your first food after Baby Bee? I mean,
She wants hot dog.
I literally said like 10 minutes ago that I don't eat that many hot dogs a year, but this will be the time where I go off on hot dogs.
She wants the hot dog.
I want a hot dog so freaking bad. You know what it is? It's every time the weather gets nice, the first couple of days, I really want a hot dog. And then I want a hot dog again, like in the middle of the summer, and then I'm basically done.
Hey, Kaz is back.
Kaz is back.
Did you enjoy your Parmesan clams?
Did you enjoy your Parmesan clam?
Which is the one thing I know for sure they eat in Chile. And so I have to assume that's what you eat every time you eat? Until
Also,
I've learned more?
Someone said that, do I not eat lamb because they're too cute? That ain't it. That's us. I have bad association with someone in my life and lamb at the same time. Trying to make me eat lamb all the time, every single time I saw them. And it was like a bad situation cued with like a very sensory experience of like, you know, like taste or smell can like send you back to a thing. Yeah. So it's like the taste of lamb will send me back to that moment.
Got lamb trauma.
I got lamb trauma. So do we want to prioritize some of these? I don't recognize the whoosh whoosh symbol.
I say just crank one.
Just crank one?
Pick your favorite one and crank it. That's how I live my life. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by that, but this is a lie.
But this is a lie.
So some of the boxes have allowance tokens in them, but they don't have the squiggles on them for sure.
Okay. Allowance tokens. Squiggle, squiggle.
Squiggle, squiggle.
Uh-oh.
Allowance tokens, not squiggle, squiggle.
Right.
Because it's a red card.
Yeah. I just wrote red and then I said allowance tokens in blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Open another one. We need to get a sense of what all could be in these.
Blue.
The sanctum key is not in a box in the water. Okay, the sanctum key is what we want, probably. That sounds like something we want.
Sanctum key. Not in box in water.
I don't know where the sanctum is, but we should probably have the key for it.
So, is not in a box in the water.
So let's find a non-watered box and begin looking for sanctum keys. It could be in one of the squiggle squiggles.
Could be in a squiggle squiggle.
The pink boxes do not contain any prizes. Huge news.
Okay.
No pink boxes.
Pink boxes. No prizes. So I don't want to open that. This one?
That one could be good, as far as we know. A prize is in a box marked by squiggle squiggle, but this is a green card.
Yeah, green. We just learned about green.
Are these fucking Harley's green cards or whatever his fucking name is? The liar? The filthy liar?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Green memo, Hartley room false.
But it did say the green memo's in Hartley's room.
Yes.
I don't know if it applies to these.
Green says prize in a box marked squiggle squiggle. Okay.
All right, let's keep cranking.
So do we want to go for a waterless squiggle? Just to see.
We can. The sanctum key is in a white box.
This is also green.
But we don't know. We're not sure about green.
Sanctum key in green box. I mean, in white box. Whoops.
Maybe green means it's like insanely true. Green memos are lies.
But what does that make this?
But what does that make this? Does it mean that green memos are truth? But if that's the case, then the green memos are lies. This one's a contradiction. Because if this is true, then it's false, and if it's false, then it's true. Ah!
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Have we opened a sun box yet?
I feel like we should open all of the non-water ones first.
Yes. What's in this?
A blue memo. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies.
So then...
Have they been like training us on the box puzzles for this moment? Is this where it all comes together?
Well, it makes me not want to open one of those.
Open one of these.
Which one do you think? We got one key
left. This blue one, I think. This box containing... The box containing allowance tokens is white. But we don't know if this is true or false.
Box containing... allowance... tokens is white. Well, that's all of our keys.
That's all we got, gamers.
We have enough feet to go up to the pump room. Maybe open up one more room in hopes that there's a key. And on the way, we also spread keys all of the rooms.
I'd like to spread a chicken sandwich into my stomach.
We're almost done. We're almost done. I'm here. Okay. Get up there. What a horrible way to describe eating.
It's kind of what's happening, though.
Yeah. Okay. We go north. Just looking around for keys, nothing. Looking around for more keys. Nothing. Keys. Here's a key.
A key, a key. I need some keys.
A little key.
Garage has 3 keys.
Love that.
That's great for us.
That's great for us, other than the fact that you want to eat.
Well, you're doing this no matter what I want, so we may as well have the best options available to us.
I don't have that many feet left, so I'm going to go straight back to the foundation.
Yeah.
And then whatever we get, we get.
Got 3 feet left in our body.
Does this count as a walk? As a feet? Does not, thank God.
I think walking into this room might.
Yeah.
We're in the reservoir, though. We're fine.
Yeah, as long as this basement room doesn't count as a separate room.
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
I believe. I believe in my heart. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we should prioritize the ones that are outside.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what's true and what's false. You want to try a pink one? Pink boxes marked by sun always contain blue memos.
Which I think is true. Didn't we just open one? Pink box sun. Blue memos. Okay. So maybe we don't want to open pink boxes because it's just going to be blue.
But they'll give us more info, I guess. But
That's true.
I think we just open 3 more boxes and see what information we get.
Okay.
We don't have enough info to really... The sanctum key is in a black box. All right.
That's...
They said it was in a white box before, so... Green memos... Ooh! It's the sanctum key! Wow! Look at that!
Whew!
This box contained a sanctum key.
Wait, so I'm guessing that goes away though. Right?
Unlocks 1 of 8 doors? One of 8 doors where?
1 of 8 what? I'm on my last footy.
Well, maybe it'll be in that box next time?
So we just have to like get there?
Because we can just come down here next time.
Yeah. Okay.
But we are going to pass out when we leave this room.
Yeah, should we just go die somewhere?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we made great progress today.
We've learned a lot.
Yeah.
And, but I don't know. I no longer feel confident in anything.
Yeah.
I've lost all of my confidence.
Yeah.
And
1 of 8? 8? The only thing that I can think of that has 8 is that one hallway. But maybe we just like don't have the sanctum.
the Great Hall or whatever.
Yeah, the Great Hall.
Damn, much to consider. Much to consider as always.
But I think that was a great run.
Yeah, great run.
Considering we probably aren't going to have a Sunday stream.
Depends.
I mean, we might not. We might not.
I'm gonna read the subs and then I'd like to go and eat.
Oh, I didn't even think you were going to read subs.
I should read subs.
Okay. If that's a challenge you want to.
But you have to leave.
I do have to leave. Yeah.
You need to leave right now.
Hey, thanks for being here, everyone, for the bonus stream.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Let me close out of this video game so that I can move the thing over so that I can read the subs more comfortably. We gotta freaking talk to Alzara again. He'll tell us what's up.
Yeah.
Thank you for subscribing. Lockjess Monster, Dreamy Kate, T Gremlin, Fine Sunny Day, Alba Grove, who gifted 5 subs, Lesbian Rat Consort, who gifted 10 subs, The Great Haley, Jackson Juniper, Vahel, Cat on a Wall, Haley Bubs, Pimily Stalwark, Genesis Infinite, Look at All 26, Real Live Moss, Lil Gator, Toby Tobeans, TM, Rubeard, Mad Old Pagan, Arlene Animated, Like a Mogwai, Tiny Dragon on Fire, Morpha Magus gifted 5 subs, and Apola Kipso gifted 10 subs. Thank you both so much. Gary Faceman, Just a Parcel, Rain the Scribe, Marlo Not Found, Nos Orgs, Mogzi Schlelble, Oranges and Peaches, Nice Cock, Adam DT DST1, Draws with Paws, gifted 5 subs. I am Squeaker, Kyorki, Picture of Grace, Quiche Cow, Pushina Corn 421, Bonjour Mona Bean, Grey Like Shark, Sturgeon Bay, Crystalline Flowers, Wisp Error, Infrognito, Sexual Heelys, TL Gay, Reaper Jello, The Lovely Sloth, Biolumi 221, The Trip Egg, Tigerus Lilithus, Sophie Ghost, Soft Squiddo, Demonique, Spamalami, Logan Felkson, Clownling, Scruffies, Forest Divinity 1, The Chalk Line, Fight Growth, Crow Party, Cam gifted 5 subs. Thank you. Redwood Seas, Half-Life Alex, Celestial, Alley Cat, Scary Poppins, Realistic 16. Scary Poppins also gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Scary Poppins. Zfrost Gaming, Clarodactyl, Turtles Afloat, Evelyn Sometimes, Hazan Ghoul, Crow Party Cam, Sheba Sheeb, Necro Mallard, Bro, I Am Literally Just a Worm, Katie Cat Magic, Samsun 21. That is it. Let me go back to the top. Snapdragon, who gifted 5 subs and then resubbed themselves.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. If Jenna starts streaming by the time you're done, can we raid? We can, but did she start streaming?
Did she start streaming?
Is she streaming? Is she streaming? She streams in 10 minutes.
Well,
I'm afraid that's too late.
we gotta go eat.
We gotta go eat sandwiches.
I'm getting nauseous.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.